All right, people are still signing on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to do a special little presentation for everybody because we know that we are hot and heavy in the middle of this launch. And I just want everybody to understand what it is we created, how awesome it is, how you can use it, how it can benefit you. And I can't really emphasize enough. Let me look at the chat here and see people are still signing on. Good, we got a lot of new people. I can't emphasize enough how important this strategy is to my company and everything that we're going to be doing. Because I want everybody to know that traffic, if you're struggling in this business, okay, as an entrepreneur, online or offline, it's probably not because you don't have something to sell. It's probably not because you don't have a link to give to somebody. It's probably because you don't have somebody to sell to, right? So if you guys can type in the chat here and let me know if you believe that traffic has been a problem for you. Can you guys type in the chat? Let me know. And let me see if I can find, there's a chat. It's over there. If you believe that the reason why you are not where you want to be is probably most likely because of traffic. Yeah. So when we discovered this and we built what we did, and I'm going to have an upgrade for you, an update for you that I've done. We started doing it this morning. I think, let me see. I don't know if I told my team they didn't have to be here tonight. I said, you guys have been working hard. I can do this call on my own. But let me make sure. I should be able to share this update with you guys tonight on the call, right? So let me go in here. Hold on a minute. Okay. So that's the reason why we knew the strategy, we knew and that's why we went and created the software. And this is going to be like I just met with my mastermind members. I was on with my mastermind members for about an hour and a half, and I told them this is going to be our lifeline, okay? Because and especially if you don't have the ability to go out there and launch products, I mean, we're kind of blessed because I've been in the business for so long, everybody knows me, so we can go out there and do a launch and bring in new people, yeah. And we can even go out there and do workshops and bring in new people. And there's a lot of advantages I have. But look, if I was starting today and nobody knew me, and I ask this question a lot, if I was starting today, nobody knew me, what would I do? Okay. The first thing I would do is I would have a local newsletter. All right. And when you're a part of my mastermind, you learn a lot about that. When you're, go through our newsletter workshop, you learn how to turn on the traffic source. You learn how to build your local newsletter. And that way you always have clients coming in all the time. And so you always have somebody to sell to, right? You need two things. Number one, something to sell. Number two, somebody to sell to, right? So we teach a lot on the local side, a lot. The second part of this is in the online space, we have the affiliate marketing side of things, right? I actually did a presentation at the beginning of this year. And those were the two areas I focused on. Number one was local. Number two was over here online, selling as an affiliate, selling digital products. So we figured out the traffic source for local. I mean, we nailed it out of the park. And not only that, when we discovered the opportunity, I actually went out there and created 3 pieces of software to handle all of that, right? And it was incredible. And a lot of people are having a lot of success with that. But then over here on the online side, my suggestion has always been, and it still is, to focus on the organic marketing. Focus on your wall. I just got through talking to the mastermind members for a very long time, and I told them all I want them to start hooking. I want them to start putting hooks on their wall. Put hooks on your wall and get people interested. They're raising their hands, and then put them in a community, send them a sign-up link, but do that and do that consistently, right? So there's a lot of people on this call that have a link to go out there and promote AIBot Studio. And if you do, if you're lucky enough, if you purchased already, then you already have a link, right? Or you're going to be approved. You should be screaming. You should be reaching out to everybody you know. Okay. So That's great. That's our wall. And that's always been my advice. And I've been very, very successful teaching people how to do that. And then we started tapping into something called solo ads. We still haven't exactly nailed it out of the park yet, but we're getting closer. And solo ads are where we can go out there and leverage somebody that has an email list, and we can basically pay to access their email list. Okay. We're heavily focused on that too, but you got to pay to do that. And then finally, the last thing is what we recently discovered, and it's the one I'm most excited about. And because of that, I'm already planning all the different Instagram accounts that I'm going to be creating. Now, let me put this out there real quick. Hold on a minute. On a scale of 1 to 10, how many of you are familiar with AIBot Studio? Type in the chat, let me know. On a scale of 1 out of 10, how many of you are familiar with AIBot Studio? See, 10, 100, 9, 10, 10, 8, 10, 8, 10. Bruce is a 1, 10, 8, 9, 10, 3, 5, 3, 7, 2, 1,000. Robert, 1,000. Good to see you, Robert. I don't know what PT means, Angela. 5. We should play bingo. 5. Okay, good. We're about half and half. Okay, well, I'm going to share AIBot Studio with you tonight, but it's more important. This is what's so important about this. Okay, and the answer is yes, Angela. It's important that you know I created a software with a strategy, and it's a strategy and software that my company will use every single day. I think you guys need to use that. I think you need to hear that, because there's a lot of software. Hey, Justin, can you ask your mom to bring me a coffee? There's a lot of software that is launched that was only created for the launch. Do you guys understand that? Not everybody, but there is. There's a lot of software that's created just to have a launch. I don't do that. I build software because I found a strategy, because I found a process, because I found something that's working, something that I want to get in on, and I build a software. And here's the other reason why. It gives me the flexibility to do whatever I want to do without going to the owner saying, hey, it would be great if you added this or if you added that. If I have an idea, I meet with my team, and that idea is done. Today, inside your software, when you send a message to your prospect on Instagram, I'm going to show you how you're going to put buttons in the message. It's done. Just like that. It's done. You'll see all kinds of tool tips now. You'll see all kinds of stuff in the software. Now, how many of you are relieved to hear that thank you, you already spent money with us, and we're still, yeah, you got to take care of that, Justin. Yeah. We're still updating, right? We're still updating, and we will continue to update as we get new ideas. She just gave me a software that was a copy that was all the way here. Just be careful with the book. Can you take it and like dump out a quarter of this? Okay. So we will continue to update. Continue. We will continue to have new ideas. My team is here. This is what we do. We build software all day, and we take care of our existing software. We're still updating software that was launched a year ago, that was launched 3 years ago, that was open 14 years ago. We're still doing that. We will continue to do that. Okay. So you'll see updates. You'll see. And I told you guys, if you were on the webinar the other day, that where we're at right now is not where we will be in 3 months. It's not where we'll be in 6 months. It's not, you won't recognize AIBot Studio in a year. Does that make sense? And what we've done is we have created, perfect, thank you. We have created the infrastructure where we can just keep feeding, we can just keep adding pipelines. We can add different message channels, And we can add different integrations. And we're just going to feed, and we're just going to bulk this thing up. When you log in here, you know exactly how to create bots. You know exactly how to deploy them to the meta properties and everything. And then there's just going to be a huge list of integrations, huge list inside of API Sync Hub. And every single channel we can find. Let me give my developer this call real quick. Hold on a minute. Because he likes seeing the importance. Hold on a minute. Let me see if he's here. I'll just invite him this way. There we go. All right. Yeah. You won't recognize it, right? So that's good news, right? So you guys have made an investment, not just in what you see today, but in everything that's coming up. Okay. Support is nicelysupport.com. It's pretty easy to remember. My last name's Nicely. I have support, nicelysupport.com. Okay. All right. So if you look at what Stuart says, I'm constantly amazed how fast chat updates enhances his software. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I think we're the biggest secret in the business. I think that my team is the best when it comes to software. And if you understood our circumstances and where we were at less than a year ago, how fast we rebounded and where we're at today, you'd be really amazed, right? So, okay, back to traffic. Traffic is the reason why we're struggling. It is. The reason why I go out there and do launches and everything else is traffic. I'm tapping into traffic. The reason why we go out there and hire an ads manager, traffic. We want traffic. We want new people coming in and learning about our software, our systems, our processes, our strategies, our workshops. We need traffic. Traffic is the lifeblood of everything that you have going on. If you are struggling, it's because of traffic. It's two things. Number one is traffic. Number two is you're just not asking for the money. Yeah, that's okay. So this strategy takes care of traffic. Now, for those of you who were on the call the other day, how many different Instagram accounts are you going to create? And on what, right? So we'll get into further training this week. I'm going to keep doing calls all week because people are super excited. And the more excited people are, the higher the momentum, the more success we see. Okay. And on top of that, you're fine, Ken. On top of that, ideas come from that. Opportunities come from that. Momentum creates a lot of opportunity. Yeah, especially when we're all working together as a whole. Okay. Now, it doesn't matter if you have purchased or if you haven't purchased. You're welcome to be on this call. All right. But I'm going to keep doing this because when I tell you that there's so many Instagram accounts that we're going to be creating, it's because every single one of them is going to lead to an opportunity. It might be on creating software. It might be on newsletters. It might be on AI. It might be on our local communities. Doesn't really matter. Every single one of those has the ability to tap into thousands of people every single day. And if I was able to go out there and let's say I got my Instagram accounts where they were bringing in 1,000 people every single day with all of my posts combined, and it was all automated, messaging was sending out and everything else. And let's say that I get a 30% opt-in rate, meaning everybody that saw the link that I sent, there was a place to enter their email. Let's say that out of 1,000, 30% of those people enter their email address. Now, how many emails is that every single day? How many is it, guys? Somebody tell me. 300. 300 targeted people that raised their hand and said, I want what your post was about. Now, how many of you would be good in this business with 300? How many? I would. Depends on what you're selling, yeah. I would. And we're able to do all of that with simple images. Yes. When you learn to become a hooker. I'm putting that is my saying lately, right? It's getting a lot of attention too. I like it. All right. So she's looking at me all crazy over there. All right. So that's the goal. So this week we'll cover all of that stuff because you want to have a clear reason. You want to have a clear path. We want to make sure that you monetize. Yeah. So are y'all willing to learn how to go out there and start hooking? I must live in Vegas. I do live in Vegas, funny enough. But are y'all ready to go out there and start hooking? Yeah. I know some people are saying, dude, I don't even know what you're talking about. I thought this is all about AI. Mm, that's funny. Okay. All right. So uh it is. It's going to solve a lot of problems. And that's why I created it. I want to solve problems myself. And what you're going to see is you're going to see us just completely turn on the faucets with this. And what's going to happen in my significant other, she's doing some onboarding calls for our mastermind right now. She's already mapping everything out. She's already figuring out the processes, how we're going to do multiple accounts every single day, just everything, so that I can show you guys results and then tell you exactly what to do, and then give you the templates and show you how to take the hook and run it through ChatGPT, and it makes a new hooker, right? We could do all that stuff. That's the plan. I had to have the tool to do it. Everything out there was too complicated, right? So let me see if I can share my screen here. Hold on, let me see what's up on my screen. All right, that's a good thing to have. Man, I wasn't going to share this, but let's see. I'll share it now. Share. Is there anybody that would be interested in having this little cute mind map I made for you? Yes or no? Is there anybody who would like to have this little cheat sheet that walks you through AIBot Studio? Type in the chat, let me know. So this is the steps that you're going to follow with our software. Okay. And I'll go ahead and put this link in the chat. It is hosted on Canva. So the good news is, if I update it, you instantly get it updated. Okay. So I just put the link in the chat. Does everybody type in the chat? Let me know that you got the link. Did you get the link? Did you get the link? Did you get the link? Good. Okay. Now, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to create some bots tonight from scratch. Okay. And then for those of you that are interested in what we have to offer, I will very briefly cover the offer that's included. And then you're welcome to pick up the software if you want to. Okay. So let me go ahead and log into AIBot Studio. Okay. Let me make sure I do this. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and log out of this account for a minute. If you have trouble signing in, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and click on Forgot Password. If that doesn't work, submit a ticket to nicelysupport.com. We'll get you covered. But you should be able to reset your password. So I'll go ahead and log in here. Okay, there we go. I've logged in. It looks just like this. These are my bots. All right. What can we create a bot on? Anybody? What do we got? Give me some ideas. Fishing. What kind of fish? Stuart, what kind of fish? We'll do fishing first. What kind of fish? Ice fishing. Interesting. All right. I did ice fishing once. You know, I'm allergic to the cold. I have something called cold urticarius, where my hands will actually turn purple in the cold. True story. So I've only done ice fishing once, but I'm inside of Canva. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go ahead and create a logo. Now, Canva's free. Yeah. So it's going to open up this blank canvas like this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to look for ice fishing. Let's see what we got. All right. So very, very quickly, Canva has given me all of these incredible logos for ice fishing, or this is for fishing, but I guess the ice fishing's up here at the top, or maybe not. Maybe it's all just kind of fishing, but that's okay. Let me see if we can find something for ice fishing. What's the name of your bot, Stuart? Yeah, these are all like fishing in the sun. It's okay. We'll do something like this. What's the name of your bot? I don't know what the heck. Where did Stuart go? What's the name of your bot, Stuart? So let's go ahead and take this one while he's thinking of a name. GPT. What does that stand for? So we'll say GPT. Is that a thing? We'll say GPT fishing bot. Okay. I can change colors. I can do all this stuff, right? GPT and chat GPT. And, oh, you're GPT and names. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. I I thought that's what you meant for a minute, but what all right. So we can very easily open up chat GPT, and this is what he's doing. I need a name for my ice fishing chatbot. All right. And let's see what we got. Frostbite bot, ice angler AI, frozen catch, chill bait, fish flurry AI, glacier guide. Do you like any of those? Icy bite AI. Do you like any of those? Ice cold hooker, icy bite. All right, let's go with icy bite. Okay, so we'll do icy bite. Now, if I wanted to, I could probably come over to Canva and I could probably look for something with ice, but I'm going to do icy bite. Okay. Uh, everything about ice, or we'll say all ice fishing, all ice fishing. Okay. And if I want to, I can go ahead and increase this, whatever. Okay. Let's do like this. Fish. Okay. All right. You can get these logos pretty good. I'm not teaching you guys logos or anything like that, but it's pretty simple to do this. Okay. So that looks pretty good to me. All right. And now I'm just going to go ahead and cheat. You can download it if you click share, but I'm just going to go ahead and take it like this just to do this real quick. And actually, hold on, stuff like that's going to bother me. Let's get it lined up. There we go. And let's increase the size a little bit. How's that? There we go. That's pretty good. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and take Jing or something. I'm going to go just like this. I'm going to get as close as I can to the edge here. That's good. And we'll save this. All right. So we got one logo. And no, I'm not going to save it in there. I'll save it in the square folder here. Okay, so we got one logo. And now what I'm going to do is, it ain't going to be perfect, but it's okay. You'll get the idea. I'm going to go ahead and get this logo too. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get this logo. And I'll save this one. Normally what you want to do is you want to have this be transparent, but it's okay. For this video, it's fine. So now we're going to come over here. We're in AIBot Studio. We're over here in the library. I'm going to click on Create Bot. And this one's going to be our Icy Bite. Right? And, oops, Icy Bite. This is a bot for ice fishing. And we click Save Changes. Okay? So now here it is over here. And now we're going to go ahead and edit this chatbot. All right. And we got Icy Bite. And the headline is everything about, you can see it updating over on the right-hand side, ice fishing. Okay. And then for the description, what's a good description, Stuart? Anything? Yeah, that'll be a replay. What's a good description for this? Oh, I got people in the waiting room. Hold on a minute.
Great place for all things about ice fishing, resources, and equipment, I guess. I don't know.
Perfect. All right, so as I am typing in over here, are you guys seeing an update over here? Now we're gonna do it. This is the bot greeting here. I'm just gonna say hello there, or hello, ice fisherman, like whatever you want to do. And then the placeholder, this is right here. Type in the chat here, yes or no. How many of you can do what I just showed you on the screen?
Let me read your words.
How many of you can do what I just showed you on the screen? Pretty easy, right? So go ahead and click Save Settings. And now what's going to happen is we're going to go ahead and add an expert to our account. So here's the thing. You're able to add your own API key. And the way you would do that is you would come over here and do me a favor, Coffee, while you're watching this, can you upgrade this account to Platinum? If not, it's okay. I'll do the next one. You know what? I'll just do the next one in another account. If you could send me the credentials to it, could you do that for me, please? So here's what we need to do. You can come over here and you can click on API keys and you can add your own API key to the account. And the reason why you would want to do that is so that you can add all the experts to your account. Or to get started, you can just come over here and you can go ahead and use our admin account. And that's what a lot of people have done, okay? But once you get going on this, you're going to want to use your own API key. And when you do that, I've got a video over here. I've got more videos going in too. But when you do that, make sure you watch this video that shows you how to fund your OpenAI account. Okay? That's really important. All right? So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and come over here to the assistant creator. Now, I'm probably going to change the name of this to say expert creator because assistant is confusing people, but this is basically your expert. So we're going to go ahead and create an ice fishing expert. Now, there are advantages to this and there's disadvantages, and I'm going to talk about it. So I'm going to go ahead and choose my AI account. For the model, we can do 3.5, we can do 4, whatever. We're going to be opening up Perplexity. We're going to be opening up Claude, like anything that we can get an API to, we're going to add all that in here. And now with Ready Expert, we're going to add more of these too. But basically, I could choose a category, and I could just go ahead and choose the titles that will generate the instructions. Or I can guarantee that ice fishing is not one of these things. So we'll go ahead and click search term. And I'll just go ahead and say ice fishing expert. And when I do that, I'm going to click generate instructions. Now, here's what I want to tell you guys. Okay? This is what it should do. And we're always updating things. And as AI makes changes to it, we're going to keep updating things over and over and over. All right. But for some reason, if this doesn't produce like it just now did, we're at the mercy of AI right now. So come over here and refresh the button and generate it again. The other thing that I'm going to tell you is it's very easy for me to go into here and I can make changes to the instructions. Does that make sense to everybody? Type in the chat, let me know. Now, what I love about this, most software has instructions that are like canned inside the software. Ours is creating instructions with the capabilities of AI today. So once you create your bot, if you want to update your bot because AI just rolled out with something new and we've already integrated with it, you'll simply be able to come over to the instructions and just regenerate it. You don't have to recreate your bot or anything. Your bot's still functional, but then your bot is going to have the latest and greatest. All right, does everybody got that? That's the reason why I wanted to do it like this. That's the reason why I wanted it to be able to create right there on the fly. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and click Create Assistant, and it's going to save this assistant inside of my account. All right, so the assistant has been created successfully. Now it's given me the option to go and create another assistant, okay? But I don't want to do that right now. Now that we've created our assistant, also known as an expert, matter of fact, Coffee, if we could change the name of these to experts, that would probably be good. I'm going to come back over to my bot library, which is right here, and we're going to go ahead and say Edit Chatbot. And now we can go ahead and pull in our assistant, in other words, our expert. So I'm going to go ahead and choose my AI account. And now I should see my ice fishing expert right here. And once again, here are the instructions if you wanted to make changes. Does that make sense? I'm getting a lot of I'm getting like a lot of private messages, and I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I got to stay focused on the training, and then I will stay and answer your questions at the end. Is that fair? I want to make sure everybody gets this. Hold your questions till the end, and then I will answer them, okay? So the one thing I didn't do is the one thing I didn't show you when I created my assistant, I could have chosen a tone too. We'll do it on the next one. So I can make it professional, friendly, witty, empathetic, sales-oriented, technical, inspirational, authoritative, cheerful, luxury. Like we can do all this stuff, okay? So now that I've done this, I've got my setup. I pulled in my assistant. All right, let me just do it one more time. I probably didn't hit the save button. Let's make sure I got my assistant. Save settings. Okay, now my assistant's been set. And I can come over here to my quick buttons. Now, we've been learning some things and AI has already made some changes. Probably tomorrow, what's going to happen is there's going to be a description with this button so that you can right now go into the instructions and say, if somebody clicks button 1, tell them that they're going to get access to the Facebook group and give them this URL. Did you guys hear that right now? Let me know if you heard that, because what's going to happen is when we ask you to fill out your details here, all we're doing is adding it to the instructions. So guess what? If you create your bot and for some reason it's doing something you don't like, you can go into the instructions and say, don't mention this phone number, it should be this number. Here's the other thing too. And guys, just have patience with us, man. We are taking all of your guys' feedback and we are learning from all of this and making changes as we go, right? So the other thing is that if you do a bot, like the other day I did the salon bot and I asked it for the phone number and it gave me a phone number that it found somewhere else. And I actually told the bot, no, the right phone number is this. And it went and corrected itself, right? So these are very, very intelligent bots. AI is pretty awesome where it's at. But for this right here, I could say free tour. I could say locations. For the best locations, secret locations. Fishermen always have secret locations, yeah? It's always about fishing, man. I cannot go a day without talking about fishing. It's really weird. So look over here, free tour, secret locations. What's button number 3, Stuart? Johnson, I still need
I
to
would
know.
say maybe some kind of tips or some kind of a strategy.
Okay. Hold
I
on
don't
here.
actually ice fish. I live on a lake in Michigan. I watch these idiots do it every day.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody would do that unless you had like one of those huts with fire in there. I got it. Thanks. Okay, so we'll do tips. Yeah, I got it. Thanks. All right, so it's updating over here. We're gonna go ahead and click Save Settings. Okay, now guys, let me tell you something that you need to know. You need to feel good about what I'm about to tell you. If you see the software functioning, in other words, I entered my buttons, they showed up. I put in my logo, it showed up. If we see this stuff happening, the software is functioning. If you go and open up your bot and it gave an output that wasn't ideal to what you wanted or something, it just needs to be updated in the instructions. Does everybody understand that right now? And that's great news because you know what that means? It means you can fix it yourself. You don't have to code. You don't have to do anything. The same way that you talk to ChatGPT, you would put it in the instructions. Now, let me say this too. The higher up in the instructions, there's something called weight, okay? The higher up in the instructions, the more important it is to AI. So when you open up the instructions, if you put at the top, by the way, if anybody asks for my phone number, it's this, then you're good. Now, on a scale of 1 out of 10, does everybody understand that right now? I need you to get this. So it's not the software. We're at the mercy of AI, and we are trying to master how to make these bots work. And understand that AI is going to keep evolving and it's going to keep getting better. Yeah. Now, if I wanted to add an additional button, I could, but I'm going to go ahead and save settings. All right. Now that I've done that, it has opened up this right here. And notice we have tooltips here now, right? That was your guys' advice. It has opened up this section right here. I can load files. I can go ahead and paste in text. So if I want to say the best ice fishing spot is, I'll say Worland, Wyoming. I'm familiar with that. We can paste in whatever messages we want here. If Stu had a website URL, we could put that. Now, let me just say this again, okay? And I want to be clear on this, all right? Right now, it's because I didn't even think about it. It just doesn't even occur to me. To me, websites are dead. They are. I have forgotten about websites, y'all. I own a landing page builder. I own a page builder. I own a funnel builder. I have not created a website for like over 10 years. So we didn't even think that you would go and enter a full-blown website with URLs at the top and everything else. So what's going to happen is we will have it where it will scrape the whole site. But right now what it's doing is it's scraping the landing page. Does everybody understand that right now? Now, if you had to, Rick just asked a good question. Could you put in multiple URLs from the website? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. I can also do Q&As. I can say, what are your hours? What are your locations? Like whatever I want to do, okay? I can do all that. Now, this is the other thing. Over here, this is telling you there's nothing to train, there's nothing to train, there's nothing to train, there's nothing to train. But notice this one right here has a pink exclamation point. And the reason why is because it needs to be trained. There is one property that needs to be trained. Does everybody see this right now? We're listening to your guys' suggestions, the ones that make sense, and some things don't make a lot of sense. But if something makes sense, you see me moving really, really fast. So if I go ahead and train this bot, you're going to see that it's going to go through and it's trained. And now we have all green check marks. Is everybody seeing this? So the bot's been trained. Now, if I go load a new file, if I go put a new Q&A in there or something else, then guess what? It's going to go pink again, right? Now, what we are doing that's a little bit different than everybody else, and I can't show you in this account, but I can show you in the next account. I'm in a pro account right now. This is how you know which account you have. Most of you are probably, if you've already bought, you're probably in our platinum account, which means you have everything there is, right? But we are not only saving your URLs and your files inside of AI, inside your AI account, we're also saving it locally on our server so that you're able to train your bots at a future date. Does that make sense? Even though I loaded it in this specific bot, we're saving that file locally. So if you decide, you know what, that file is really good, I want to go ahead and share that with this bot and this one and this one and this one and this one, you can do it. So every single URL that you place in here, every single Q&A, or I'm sorry, every single file, we are saving locally. Okay? Pretty cool, yeah? Can you upload a video to train on? Not videos yet, but we should do that. I know my developer's on the call right now. He just made note of that. We'll add videos in there too. I see, and I didn't even think of videos. I didn't even think of a video, but we'll figure that out. Okay, now let's come over here to the customization. Okay, and if I come over here, I think this one, I still want to look into this one and make sure that one's okay. But if I come over here to my main logo, let me go ahead and click square, okay? So this is going to load my main logo, which is right here. So when I do this logo, let me show you something. I probably don't even have to have the text below it. I can probably just go just like this. and probably be just as good because the text is already inside of the bot, right? So let me try it again. So let's see if we can get this. We'll go just like this. There we go. So we saved this logo that was created with Canva. Let me get it closer so it's kind of even. Stuff like this drives me nuts. But by the way, this is how fast I do this kind of stuff. And I think you should too. Okay. Use the logos that Canva gives you or click designs or whatever you're using. Okay. So now let's come back over here and I'm going to go ahead and reload it because it's going to be cleaner, right? Over here on the side, you're going to see it come in. There we go. Are you happy with that logo, Stuart? He probably is. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and load that little one in here too. Now, remember what I said, it's not going to be perfect. See how it's square? I don't know how to do it inside of Canva, but I could tell you if I cheated, and I'm sure that we can use like, actually, let me do that. Instead of using Photoshop, you guys probably know something better. But back in the day, we had this site called remove.bg. I'm going to upload the image. Okay, which is right here because I don't know how to take it off with Canva. But there we go. It's removed the background. And now I can just go ahead and download it. And let me see where it put it. So it has put it in my downloads. Okay, so now let's come over here and let's do this again. See how it's all square up here? I'm going to go ahead and do this again. So anytime you get a logo or an image and there's a background on it, remember that remove.bg. So now it's going to load this. There's no canvas. And see, now it looks like this. That's pretty clean. And then this one was giving me an issue. I think we might have got that resolved. If not, we're going to get it resolved. But let me see. Yeah, that one's giving me an issue. And I'll tell you where that one's at. If you can get that one fixed, Coffee. We had it working earlier, and I think we overwrote it. This is a widget icon. I'll show you where that's at. It's not a big deal, but I'll show you. But what is a bigger deal is this one right here that says owner response. Yeah, I know you can remove the background with Canva, but you can't crop it. This is what's driving me nuts about Canva, right? I can remove the background very, very easily, but I can't crop it to save my life. Like what I mean by crop is I want to be able to just crop this area here, and I can't do it. And I know that you could do it if you put in dimensions or whatever else, but I basically want to click a crop button and I want to drag this here, and I want to drag this here, and I want to drag this down here and this up here. And I can't figure out a way to do that. Okay, but it's okay. So this owner's response, which is right here, you want to choose one of the colors that I've given you. And that's all you can do. If you had set this color here to this purple or a bright color, you would totally mess up this design and you'd have no chance of going out there and selling this to a business. None whatsoever, okay? But I can tell you that the main color in this logo, I'm using something called Instant Eyedropper, is right here, 367 DAC. That's the color in that logo. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and make that the main color. And now this matches this. Is everybody seeing this? And believe it or not, this isn't all that bad, is it? But let's just go ahead and see. That's pretty good. Look, you can't screw it up with the colors I've given you. Do you guys understand this? You just can't. But if I had let you choose your own colors, you could have screwed it up. Okay? So how many of you are really, really happy with this layout right now? Type in the chat, let me know.
It looks amazing.
You're happy with that, Stuart? Okay.
If I was ice fishing, I'd.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and click Save Settings. Okay. Now let's make sure that our bot is connected. And the way we do that is we click on Bot URL. And this is that logo. Hold on a minute. Let me see if my developer's on the call. He is. Coffee, I couldn't load that logo. I meant to tell you that yesterday. Can you see if you can figure out why that's not loading? That's the last thing that we have holding us over. But it's okay. This logo will work too. That's the default one. But if I go ahead and click chat with us, you're going to see that the buttons come in and it says hello there. And then I can say hello back. And let's see if it knows anything about ice fishing whatsoever. Okay. Hello, how can I assist you today with the ice fishing expertise? Feel free to ask me any questions, seek guidance, blah, 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 blah. All right. Now, here's what you guys need to know. If I wanted to do something different, I could go in the instructions and say, make sure your responses are short. Make sure your responses are detailed. Make sure you use bullets. Do you understand this right now? So when we create those instructions and you have the ability to edit it, guys, I'm teaching you AI whether you like it or not. And you don't have to go into the playground to do it. Whatever changes you put in the instructions, when you save it, it is saving over there inside of your playground. On a scale of 1 to 10, does everybody understand this right now? And by the way, I want you to do that. Like, I want you to play with your instructions. I want you to see the power that you have. Okay, but now let me come back over here. There's one thing I do want to change. This message color right here, which is white, it's fine white. But I'm going to go ahead and take that same color and I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to make this white. And now that looks amazing. I'm so happy with this design, guys. I just think it's phenomenal. I just love it. I just love it, love it, love it, right? Okay, so we'll save settings. All right. Now, any questions up to this point? Type in the chat, let me know. Who has questions up to this point? Anything we just did. Don't go into meta or nothing. Just anything that we did. Is there any questions? And let me check.
Something that occurred to me is you could actually ask people to submit fishing spots and send them to a capture page where they could give you their email as they gave you the fishing spot recommendations.
Well, I'm glad you said something, because how about if we click here and we flip this switch, and what do you want? Their name and email? First name and email. Please introduce yourself. We can change that if we wanted to. Send the fishing tips. Right there. Send the fishing tips. How's that, Stuart?
That's perfect. I mean, and that just encourages them to interact and you're going to get information from them.
Now, how about if we make this appear only when they sent you a message? So we can have this box appear when they first click it, or we can wait till they send the first message and then hit them up with a box. And if you guys were part of my mastermind, you would know why I'm telling you that, right? Okay, so pretty easy, right, Stuart? I'm glad you said something, because I always breeze right over that. Now, does everybody understand this right now? Type in the chat, let me know. Now, let me kind of show you some other things, and then we'll go to the meta. This is a platinum feature, but if I wanted to go through, and this will save over here inside of your media library, we call it the playground. I could go through here and I could list all of my incentives. And the bot is going to use that to try to get somebody to opt in. Now, our software knows when somebody has opted in, okay? But if somebody doesn't opt in, like if you close that window and somebody doesn't opt in, it can say, hey, do you want to join the mastermind, or do you want to join the roundtable this Monday? It's a free call where you learn about marketing and everything, right? Or you could add recommendations over here, and you put the recommendation name, the description, the value, the URL, and the bot will use that to try to make a sale. Okay. And then the overall goal, I'll cover that on another day. We'll wait a few days before we cover that one. But the welcome gate, you guys now understand the welcome gate. Now, I would not worry about anything that's inside the rocket ship yet, maybe just a welcome gate, but all this other stuff is advanced. But let me just say this, and this is going to be a really important thing I'm about to tell you. Everything that we're doing in the forms, 90% of it, we take that information and we add it to your instructions. Is is everybody starting to get this right now? So there's some talk about the buttons. So what if I told you you yourself could go into the instructions and you could say, if somebody clicks on location, share this location with them. Does that make sense, guys? Type in the chat. Let me know if that makes sense. Curtis, I hope that makes sense. Do you got that? You are not limited to what we are doing in the software or what we are doing with instructions. You can actually go into the instructions yourself and make whatever changes you want. And what's really cool is if you want to go one level deeper, you could actually come over here to ChatGPT and you can say, I am adding to my instructions for AIBot Studio, and I have buttons, and I really want to make sure that this functionality is perfect. Can you tell me what I need to add to my instructions? And it'll go, add all of this. And this is how we're building most of our software today, guys. I'm not sitting here going, oh, I need to come up with a prompt that's going to make it more friendly, make it do. No, I go into AI, I go into ChatGPT or the other one, I go into Claude or Perplexity, whatever we're using. That's okay. So the software is a chatbot that does this, and it's using an assistant and everything else. And we're having trouble with the assistant and the way that it's addressing somebody. Like it keeps saying, I don't have access to the files or something. How do I make it more friendly? And ChatGPT will say, here, add this to your instructions. Does that make sense to everybody? So now that I've said that, we'll come back over here to the meta for a minute. But now that I've said that, remember when you're creating your assistant and you can start from blank? Watch this. If I were inside of ChatGPT, this is getting a little advanced, but some of you are going to like this. I'm going to say, I am creating an assistant that is an expert on POD, print on demand. Can you give me the instructions that I can plug into AIBot Studio? It knows what that is too. I'm surprised how much it knows about me. So look at this. It's going to go and it's going to give instructions, and you can take those instructions and you can plug those into AIBot Studio. Does that make sense to everybody? You don't have to go in the playground. You can just take all of this and you can paste it right inside of AIBot Studio. And then it saves it in the playground. So look at the abilities that you guys didn't know that you could do all this, did you? And you should be seeing my screen, yeah? Is everybody seeing my screen? I just want to make sure. Okay, good. Everybody's seeing my screen, except Steve. Come on, Steve. Okay, so look at all these instructions that it's given you. And then I can say, I can add whatever I want. I say, can you make it more friendly? Can you make it more funny? Can you, whatever. Ken saying, what's the playground? The playground is where AI lives, right? It's where you usually do all this stuff inside of the ChatGPT playground. It's very technical. It's very complicated. You don't have to do that because if you place your instructions here, it saves it in your playground for you. Does everybody get this now? So look at your options. You have the ready experts in the drop down. You have your search term where we basically do exactly like you just saw, but then there are things that are cooked in the instructions because you're like choosing tones and we want to make sure it responds a certain way. And then you have the ability to start from blank. Okay, does everybody get this now? It's very powerful. I've given you every single option in the world. You can keep it as easy as you want. You can go as complicated as you want. But the main thing that you need to understand is you can go in there, click the instructions right here, and make whatever changes you want to it. Okay? And don't get too crazy with it because what it is today will be different tomorrow because it's always changing. All right. So now we've created this chatbot. We've got it linked to our expert. So the next thing we need to do is let's connect it with Meta. Yeah. And by the way, everything that I've done here is on this chat, right? You can create the assistants whenever you want to. And by the way, let me ask this question of you guys. Can you use the assistant is what we're calling the expert. Can you use the same experts in multiple bots? Yes or no? Yes, you can. You absolutely can. Think of the bot as a shell, and then inside of the bot, you have the assistant. You have like the brain working, right? So the bot's the robot, right? And then the assistant is the brain. The expert's the brain, okay? So you can come over to the assistant creator and create as many assistants as you want to. You can create, it depends. If you have the basic version, you can create 250 bots. If you have the platinum version, you have unlimited, right? So you create the bot. We did the general settings. We selected the assistant. We did the response buttons. We customized the widget. We can also customize the page. I'll show you that. We set up the welcome gate. Over here, you can train the bot with this ways here. We don't have this one turned on yet. We're experimenting with it. I'll tell you about that here in a minute. And now we're over here on number 4. We're going to deploy it to Meta. Now, does everybody have this cheat sheet? Type in the chat, let me know. We don't have duplicate the bots yet, but we can do that. That's not a big deal. If you want to write that down for me, Coffee, we need to be able to duplicate the bots. My developer has been with me for a very long time. He is also one of the lead developers of the Global Control Center. He absolutely incredible. Can you please give him a big thanks for creating this software? Because I'm going to tell you right now, he works every night, every day, every weekend, heart of gold, absolutely incredible. And he comes on these calls to hear what you guys think, make sure there's no problems. We try to fix the problems like live on the call so that I can refresh the screen and you're able to see that. But my team is just top notch. I love them to death. They do such a great job. And for them to put up with me, guys, you got to understand something. Like I'm tough. I have high expectations, right? So let's come back over here. And now we're going to go ahead and connect Meta. So I'm going to go ahead and click on WhatsApp. Now, type in the chat here. Let me know how many of you have connected. How many of you have actually connected a bot before or through Meta? Who has done this already? Let me give you that link again. Hold on. I should be able to find it. If anybody has that Canva link, if you can drop that in the chat. I don't know what it is right offhand. Can somebody drop that link in the chat if you have it? There you go. There's a link. That takes you to that sheet. And what I was telling you about that sheet is as I update it, you will see it in real time. It'll get updated in real time. Canva's pretty amazing, right? Okay, so what you need to do is you need to have what's called a verified account through Facebook. Now, it's not going to cost you money or anything else. If you watch my video, I walk you through the process. You just got to set up your account, okay? And then once you do, let me see if I go ahead and do this because I started initiating it, then I didn't finish it. Once you do set up your account, I'll go ahead and click on WhatsApp. It opens up over here. Okay. And what this is doing is we are now connecting to Facebook. We're now connecting to Meta. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and continue as me. And it's going to say connect your account to Nicely Media. That's my account. That's my company. I'm going to say get started. And then it's going to go through and it's going to say, okay, is this you? Yep. If you don't have that, you'll have to fill it in. And with WhatsApp, I need you guys to pay very, very close attention. I'm already set up, but if I wasn't set up, it would ask me to put in a phone number. Now, it's going to make that a business account. Can everybody type in the chat? You understand? If you already have a phone number for WhatsApp, if you have a phone number, it's tied to WhatsApp, and you try to add it in here, you will see a little error message that says this number is in use and it's a personal account. And what you'll have to do is you'll have to convert that number to a business account. Now it's free, it doesn't cost you anything, but you could lose all of your data. Does everybody got this right now? Because I don't want anybody mad at me when you convert your regular account and then you lose all your data. You could lose it, okay? And you can connect a WhatsApp account to every single bot. So if I'm going to go to, if I'm going to go work with this chiropractor or whatever, and he wants to tie WhatsApp to his bot, then I'm going to take his number, or I'm going to get him a new number, and I'm going to convert it to a business account. All right? Does everybody got that? And by the way, that's not just my software, that's any software that's going to connect to Meta. Everything I'm showing you, which I know I'm going to be ripped off 100 times, but we are the first ones to do it, they're all going to require the same thing. So this number right here, I've already got as a business account, and I'm going to click next, and I'm going to click continue. And now that I've done that, it's going to spin. Now it's going to say finish. You don't have to add a payment method. And if we've done everything right, this account's already been added. Can you do me a favor, Coffee, and remove that account from Pranay's account so I can show this? What we're not going to do, guys, that's how it's going to be. That's the very best I can do, because you can't connect multiple accounts. Let me make sure. I'm sending you a message, Coffee. We're doing a lot of demos right now, guys. You can't connect multiple accounts to the same WhatsApp account. You can't have multiple bots to the same WhatsApp account, okay? So I have two options. Number one, I just remove it for you. Or number two, I just give you the error message saying it's already connected. Does everybody got this right now? And so when I tried to connect it, if you looked up at the top right corner of the screen, it said that this account was already connected. Now, Coffee is going to disconnect all the accounts that we did on the last demo, and then you're going to see me connect it again. All right, does everybody got that? I got one person saying they got it, and he said it twice. Oh, I need everybody to type in the chat, I got it. Because you're going to do this. You're going to get jiggy with all these bots, and you're going to want to connect them all to Meta, and I get it. I totally get it, right? But it's important that you understand that you can only connect your Meta to one bot, because the bot wouldn't know what to do, right? All right, send me a message on Zoom when you got that, Coffee. Okay, I think he's, all right, so let's try this again. It's no big deal. We're gonna go back into Meta. We're gonna go ahead and connect WhatsApp again. Window opens up. This is Meta talking to us. Sometimes it's super slow. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna do this. Okay, and now I'm going to choose that number that's already a business number. Here we go. We're going to click next. We're going to click continue. And here's going to be the final screen. Finish. And you're going to see it connect right here. There we go. Now we are connected. Did everybody see this? Did everybody see this? So if it's gray, it is not connected. Now, what Coffee just did in the other account was he came over here and he said disconnect. Or we can reconnect. Okay, next, we're going to go ahead and click Messenger. So it's going to open up. And I've already reconnected it, but I'm going to go ahead and show you in the previous settings. Messenger, look, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not as excited with WhatsApp as I am Messenger and Instagram. Can anybody tell me the reason why? This is a big aha moment. Why am I more excited with Instagram and Messenger, guys? Which is it? Yeah, because it's easier to get Instagram and business page accounts. Do you guys get this? You can create as many pages as you want, and every single page already has an Instagram account connected to it. Damn, think about it. So, but WhatsApp's a little bit more than a pain in the butt. How do like people are already saying, where do I get a number from? Yeah, I get it. But with the Messenger, these are all business pages that I have access to. And so I can deploy Messenger on any one of these business pages. We'll talk about that, Deborah. Don't get ahead of me. We're over here on Messenger right now. Okay. So look, I choose a business page. Is everybody seeing this? It says two assets are connected. So look, there's the other one. I don't want that one connected. That's our newsletter. So look, one asset is connected. Does everybody see this right now? Type in the chat. Let me know if you see this. Okay. So I'm going to click continue. And this is, I guess I got two businesses. I'm going to go ahead and click continue. And it's going to say, this is going to manage your business. You got this one, you got this one, you got this one. Good. Click save. And it says Chat Nicely has been connected. I'll say got it. And bingo. Can we use one bot for all businesses? Sure. Does everybody see this now? Are we connected to Messenger? Yes or no? Yeah, we are. We are connected to Messenger. Cool, right? We got one more. This one, I should have known better. This one's my pain in the butt, but it's also my money machine. I'm going to come over here to Firefox. Does anybody else have a problem connecting, just even logging into Instagram from Chrome? Watch, let me show you something, because I want you to know this is not our software. It's really frustrating for me. If I type in Instagram and if I go ahead and log in here, I'll show you. So I'm in Chrome. We'll just do it like this. I'm in Chrome right now. Okay. And if I try to log in, it's going to log me in. Now watch. This has nothing to do with our software. Okay. It just stays like this. I can't understand why $1 billion company does not let you log into Chrome. And it looks like Amy has the same problem. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. But that's not our software, guys. But if you come over here to Firefox, if you do have the problem, and it could be a conflict with a plugin or something, I don't know. But with Firefox, I can go ahead and do this. Hold on a minute. app.aibot.com. Let me log in here on Firefox. I should have just done it in here to start with. I don't know about Internet Explorer or DuckDuckGo or whatever else you guys are using, but yeah, okay. So we'll go back into the bot. Now, notice something. We are connected to WhatsApp and we are connected to Messenger. Is everybody seeing this right now? And when we start getting messages, it'll actually tell you right here how many messages you're getting. Now, guys, that is a dream come true for me. I don't know about you guys, but that is an absolute dream come true to have this ability. Yeah? So let's go edit the chatbot. And we'll come over here to our meta. And now let's go ahead and connect Instagram. So I'm going to click this button. And it's going to open up. And I'm going to go through the same exact steps. All right. And that is my real phone number. Okay. So watch. I'm going to go ahead and click allow. See, we didn't see this last time. I'm going to click allow. And now this window pops up. And boom. We are connected to WhatsApp. We are connected to Messenger. We are connected to Instagram. Is everybody getting this now? Type in the chat. Let me know on a scale of 1 out of 10. Does everybody get this? Can everybody do this? And by the way, if we go to the bot library, let's make sure we're connected to all three. You can do this over and over and over and over and over. So now what triggers this? Well, if I can try, I don't know for sure. Hold on. it's kind of confusing when I'm doing my own accounts, right? But let me think. I can't log in as that one. Um, Tell you what, can somebody send me a message? Hold on, let me just do this. This takes some brain power, and I am dead right now. Hold on. Um, so if I log in here, okay, it's not, no, it's not this account. Okay, you know what? I'm not in the account that I used. So watch, we can do this. I can come over here and I can search, and I think I'm searching for, I think it was called this, right? We did this demo the other day. Let me see. Um, Hold on, let me click on messages. Yeah, maybe I could do it this way. And I'm in Square right now. Okay, this is the one that we've connected. So let me see if I can switch accounts. It's kind of confusing over here on um, yeah, it's kind of confusing. Somebody needs to send a message to here. Somebody that's logged in, do me a favor, send a message to this account. Can you guys do that for me? Let's do that. Send a message to that account, and I'll watch messages, and then I think we can see this happening, right? I should see your message over here. Somebody needs to log into their Instagram account, send this message, and we should watch this happen. Okay, there we go. So somebody just sent a message. I can see it on my phone, so let me refresh this. Hold on a minute. Um, no, that's something different. Hold on. Request for, okay, hold on a minute. Okay, there's Rick. Okay, so there you go. All right, so Rick sent a message, and see what it says here? How can I assist you today with ice fishing? Is everybody seeing this right now? That's not me typing that. Go ahead and keep typing it, Rick. Okay, so Rick's typing right now. What is the best location in Wyoming? All right, let's see what it says. There it is. One of the best ice fishing spots in Wyoming is Warland. It's a great location to explore your ice fishing experts. If you need more details or information on ice fishing, feel free to ask us. Say, I've never been to Wyoming. See what it tells you. How many of you are seeing this right now in real time? And guys, I'm telling you right now, this is going to get so much better. Just have patience with me. It's going to be so much. I'm not a guy that builds software and abandons it. Like, this is going to be the signature platform. I promise you, right? I've never been to Wyoming. Worland, Wyoming is located in the northern part of the state. Now, did we tell it to do that at all? Did we? No, not at all. So guess what? In the instructions, you can say, if matter of fact, if you wanted to say, don't talk about anything but fishing, you can do that. Or it can be as open as you want it to. Like, AI has the ability, it's up to you to decide what you want to do with it. Does that make sense to everybody? So that one right there is Instagram. Hold on a minute. Let's see what, and look how fast it's responding. And guys, you have the ability to do this for all of your bots. How many of you are convinced right now? Good. And I'm totally winging it right now. We didn't even like train it or anything, right? Okay. So now let's go ahead and do Facebook. So Rick, if you want to play with this again, I'll come over here to Facebook and I'm going to look for, I can't stand stuff like that, man. Just make me throw up in my mouth. That's great. I'm going to look for Square, Square Salon. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Give me a minute to find it. It's under pages. Am I in the right account? Yes. Okay, it's this one right here. So, Rick, can you go ahead and message this account too? let me go ahead and send this to you. Okay, there it is, Rick. Can you go ahead and message that account? So he's going to click this message button right here, and it's going to, I think, send a message over here. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can figure out. Let me know when you've sent that message, Rick. Let me look on my phone. Okay, he sent it on the phone. So here's the other thing. I got to show you what this looks like on the phone, guys. But I got it on the phone. Okay, so hold on a minute. Yeah, you already got a response on the phone. So where do I find it? I don't know. Hey Rick, can you share your screen real quick? I just don't know how to show it. And I really want you guys to see this. Maybe it popped up down here, but I missed it. Hold on. No, that's something else. I sent it from my phone. He sent it from his phone too. Hold on a minute. I just don't know where the messages go, guys. I can see them coming in. Open Messenger. Okay, so this is Messenger, right? Communities? No. Inbox. Where do I go? No. You got to, oh yeah, you got to log into the account. Guys, I'm sorry. I am brain dead. So let me do that. I'm so glad you said that. I am so glad you said that. All right. So we have to log into the fan page. And here we go. Here we go. Let's see if this shows us our message. Ah, there it is. There it is. So he says, "Hi again. How can I assist you today with ice fishing queries?" Okay, go ahead. Is everybody seeing this now? And I have it on my phone too. So go ahead and keep typing, Rick. There we go. What is the best bait? Now remember, did we tell it bait? No. So you could go in the instructions and say, only stick to what I train you. You understand? Like you have control, guys. So look at this. It's pulling this from wherever because we didn't train it. You want it that way, fine. But he could probably ask something about who's the president of the United States. He'll start talking about that too, unless you tell it, stick to the topic, right? If you came over here and if you saw this, we were playing with this the other day. A lot, I guess. Oh yeah, you know what that was? That's when I was shooting that video. Oh my gosh, that's why I made this account. Okay, so everybody has seen this now, yes? Perfect. Okay, good. Good, good, good. We got one more, and this one's kind of a pain in the butt too, but we're gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to do it over here on the phone, and then I'll show you what this looks like on the phone too. So WhatsApp is a pain in the butt, but let me see what I can do. So I'm gonna log into WhatsApp. Hold on a minute. This takes some thought. You don't have to do any of this stuff if you don't want to, but man, you really should. Okay, so log in with phone number maybe. Okay, let me try this. Um, uh, Hold on. So that phone number, 702-918, 702-918. Okay, next. Okay, well, you didn't let me log in with a QR code though. Hold on, log in with QR code. Open WhatsApp on your phone, tap menu. Hold on, give me a minute. Settings, tap menu on iPhone, link devices. Hold on, let me find it. Link devices, link device. Okay, here we go. All right, geez. Okay, Rick, send, do you have WhatsApp, Rick? Who has WhatsApp? I want you to send a message on WhatsApp to me if you would, please. So I want you to send it to Craig. Craig's going to do it. I want you to send it to 702-918-1348. Can you do that for me? And by the way, how many of you are like, you know what, dude, this is rock solid proof that this software works? Yes or no? Rock solid proof that this software works. And you ain't seen nothing yet. So stick around, okay? So let's see. As soon as Craig sends this message, I don't know if it updates in real time, but we'll see. He'll let me know as soon as it's been sent. Okay. Let me refresh it. I'll wait till he sends it. WhatsApp's a little complicated, guys. I gave a full number, right? 702, here, Craig. 702-918-1348. All right, let me know, Craig. 702-918-1348. Let's see. Where'd the chat go? Yes, that's correct. Send it, send it, send it. 702-918-1348. I'm telling you, I'm not as excited with WhatsApp as I am with Instagram and Messenger, and there's more to come. These are called, what we are calling these guys, I'll tell you right now, we are calling these messaging channels. Well, we're going to add Gmail. We're going to add the texting platforms like Twilio, stuff like that. We're going to add Telegram. What else? Somebody told me today that there's a Shopify Messenger. We're going to add all of those messaging channels. Every single messaging channel that I can find, maybe LinkedIn. I can't promise LinkedIn, guys. LinkedIn is really, really tough. If they'll let us do it, we will. If there's a way to do it, we will. Okay. Threads, that's another one we will get. Yeah, we'll get threads for sure. We just got to look and see what API capabilities they have. So while we're waiting for Craig here, is everybody crystal clear on what a messaging channel is? Okay. Are you having trouble, Craig? I'm going to move on with this until you get it, I think. Let's see, because it'll pop up on my phone and I haven't seen it yet. So he's taken that number and all he needs to do is send me a message and we'll see it over here respond. Okay, hold on. Refresh. Let me make sure I'm in the right account. This stuff is so confusing to me, guys. That's why I have it where you just click a button and it sends a message. But I'm not seeing any messages yet, unless I'm looking in the wrong place. No, I don't. Unread. Let's see. That's recent. Oh, it's loading. Hold on. Let me look on here real quick. I don't see any messages from you guys. So that is not even our app. You got a response. Okay, hold on. I'm in the wrong account. I'm in the wrong account. Yeah, okay, that's the problem. I'm in the wrong account. All right. Is there anybody that could just share their screen? Because I want to get that on the recording. Can anybody share their screen and show that they got the response? Can anybody do that for me, please? Rick's on the phone, but you guys are all getting responses, so I can hear them somewhere. But can you share that with me, please? Okay, I need let's share screen. Okay, perfect. I was waiting for you to say it was okay, Craig. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Somebody share the screen. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see what we got. So, did you actually type it in Spanish? Oh, it was typed in Spanish. Okay. So he says, hello. It says, hello, how can I assist you today with regards to ice fishing? All right. Is everybody seeing this? Go ahead and keep typing to it. And the instructions are set up where if you start typing in a different language, it will translate it for you. It'll talk to you. Uh, it'll talk to you in that language. But there's instructions there. So if you wanted to, yep, see there? That's the part I'm telling you. But now ask it about Wyoming. See, those were the instructions that we gave it, right? So I don't like that response. So what I could do, guys, I'm glad this happened. I could go into the instructions and say, don't ever mention anything about uploaded files or anything. Like we can really control what we want to do. Not just me, but you guys can. All right. Does that make sense? So, okay, perfect, Craig. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. So let me show you guys now one more thing. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again. Craig saved the day. That's awesome. All right. And I feel like an idiot because I was logged into the wrong. It's just been a long day and I'm brain dead. Okay, so look, we're back in Chrome, but if we come back over here, we are connected to WhatsApp. And look, you guys see the messages coming in? Does everybody see this? This was 0 a minute ago. And now, so we're tracking it. We're tracking your activity. Now we will get more detail with analytics and all that stuff. Everything that they give us, guys, I will have in this software, right? But I want to start you out slowly anyway, so this is good anyways, okay? But now there's one thing, it did not show Instagram connected. It's right here. Instagram's connected. They're all three connected. So there's one thing that I want to show you. If we come back in here, we're on the bot right now, but there's also this one called the page. And if I want to customize the page, it's separate than the bot. See, if I click the bot, we're all done with the bot. If I click the page, we're over here on the page. So I'm going to go ahead and load the same exact logo for the page, okay, which is right here. We'll put that in. And I'm going to go ahead and do the round logo that we did on Canva, which is right here. And we'll put that in. And I'm going to leave all the owner response. I'm going to leave all this alone. I think that's good enough. Our default's pretty good. I'm going to click Save Settings. And so we already saw the bot. We saw this working. But now, if I get my page URL, and if I go ahead and remember how we left the background here. Hold on a minute. We didn't leave the background. I loaded the wrong one. It was one in downloads. We removed the background, right? Let me get the background. There it is. All right, so let's put that one there. Okay, save settings. And now when we come over here to our page URL, no, it's still, oh, that's the logo. So the logo, we left the background, right? So, and I don't recommend you do that. Now, does everybody understand why I told you to use this remove.bg? So let's try it again. Download. Let's go ahead and do create design. Hold on, how do I do it again? Remove background. Okay, and then I want to do something new. How do I just do a new one? Like so stupid, right? Maybe this. Okay, let's try that. Man, UI is really, really important in the world, and the biggest companies in the world make it so complicated. Square, okay. So let's put this one in here. Okay, here's a new one, and it's going to remove the background. So go ahead and download this. It saves it in the download. Okay, that was free. That didn't cost us anything, right? So now let's come back over here for the main logo, and let's go ahead and put the right one there, which is what we should have done to start with. Yeah? So this one has the background removed, save settings. And now when we click on the page URL, you're going to see here's the right URL. Here's this. I can say again, hello. And you're going to see that it keeps track of the conversation over here. Okay, this is good. Now, let me go ahead and take this here and let me put this in the chat. Watch this. If I open up this now, look at this here, guys. I want you to see how good this looks. We spent so much time on it. We're still finding things that we're perfecting. But let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen. Okay. This is, I can't really, I can turn down the brightness. Hold on. Sorry. BRIGHT, brightness. Okay. Here we go. Let's try it again. All right. Can you guys see it? Is everybody seeing it? So now I can come over here and I can just go ahead and click on whatever. Oh, there's the welcome gate. Remember we turned the welcome gate on? So let me go ahead and opt in. I forgot we turned the welcome gate on. And by the way, for those that know, you know, you can fire off a tag right now for this welcome gate. How many of you knew that? Stu, did you know that? I just fired off a tag. Somebody opted in. I just fired off a tag. Oh no, it's already there, Craig. It's already there, right? So here's my bot. There's my bot, right? That fast. And it's beautiful and the UI is clean and we're still perfecting it. Every little thing that you guys bring up, we're like, okay, we know what to do with that. We know how to fix that, right? So yeah, good stuff. Okay. So you got a page and you got the bot, and probably tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, you're going to add your own domain. You're going to add your own domain to the bots. Make sense? So look, and I don't want to get too advanced because if you don't know about this system here, you'd be super confused. But if I come over here and if I do a tag fire, then these are all the tags inside of my integration center. And believe it or not, every single one of you have an integration center. You just might not know about it yet. Does that make sense? So if you fire off the tag, if you have a welcome gate, that's how it works. That's how you're going to build a list. Okay. Now the next thing is, if I go back in here, edit chatbot, and I don't want to get too carried away with it because G would be a better one to demonstrate this. We've also given you iframe codes and what you need to do. You need to follow these instructions. This is beyond me. But if you were doing something like with WordPress or whatever, wouldn't you like to know that with the stuff that I control? So what do I control? Well, I control my Mintbird program. I control pop links. I control Letterman. I control Quizforma. The ones that I control, guys, what do you think I'm going to do with that? If I go into this, yeah, if I go into this page right here, we're not going to fire tags. All I'm going to do is I'm going to have it where you just drag that element in and you just choose the pop-up that you want to have open. You just choose the bot that you want to open inside of all of our software. So there's no embed code. There's nothing that you'll have to do. You'll just choose it and it'll just open when somebody clicks that little circle down there. Does that make sense, everybody? That's something we got to have for ourselves, right? Okay, cool. So we did that. So you got the page URL, you got the bot URL, you got the embed code. You know that the domains are coming up. All right. Now, how many of you took the time to Coffee? Can you give me a login to a Platinum account real quick? Can you send it on Zoom? How many of you took the time? Let me do something different. Instead of going to the slides, is everybody inside of this group right here? Let me know if you're not inside of this group. It's called AIBot Studio. Is everybody inside of here? Type in the chat, let me know. Okay, I'll drop the link in the chat right now. Go ahead and join and I will let you in. Okay, go ahead and join. I'll tell you all about the trainings here and just join the group. You'll be glad that you're in there. Let me open this up on my phone so I can get you guys in there. Okay. Where is it at? Okay, there we go. All right. So let me know. Hold on. Yeah. I am so brain dead. All right, AIBot Studio. Okay, there we go. And members. Okay, I want to go ahead and put you guys in. Connie will probably get you before I get you. But did you guys request to join? All right. If we sign up for Platinum, do we have access? No, you don't. Okay. Let me refresh it. Oh, it's because I'm still logged in as the page. Let me log back in as myself as an admin, and I should now see you guys if I look for AIBot Studio. Let's see. There we go. Okay. All right. Pending request. There we go. All right. So I'm going to approve all. Right. So I'm approving all. So go ahead and submit your request. And let me show you what I want you to do. Because if you have access to software, then I want you to go. How many of you can now go and create this bot? Type in the chat, let me know. Who can actually go and create a bot now? And probably even deploy it to Meta? Because I have a challenge for you. And if you do this, I'll give you a reward. Where is it at? Let's see. Okay. Inside this group, I can come over here and I can search for bot connected. I think that's it. Let me see. Bot connected. This was a hashtag. And now look at this. Somewhere here. Look at this here. So Brian, pretty remarkable in literally less than 10 minutes. Okay. And in the comments, he probably has bot connected somewhere. Right here. Number # bot connected. So he created this bot and then he tied it to his Facebook page for restaurant recommendations in less than 10 minutes. Bot connected. Alan, I got my bot created for the local page. Took me about 15 minutes. Bot connected, right? Keith says, nope, you're being a pain on me, Keith. Let's see. Bot connected in approximately 15 minutes, right? Perfect. Bot connected. I think you did have, okay. Robert says, for one of my properties, I was able to deploy a bot to answer questions about our community, right? And he's got screenshots here. He did it for 5 bots. 5 bots, guys, bot connected, all right? Let's see. Amon Diaz, incredibly well thought out. AI's complex subject team has done an outstanding job simplifying the challenging. 15 minutes, bot connected. Are you guys seeing this right now? Isn't this cool? Look at this. Stu Sutherland, check this out. I spent a ton of money trying to figure out complicated chatbots. Took me a whole month just to get one that could barely tell a joke. But with AIBot Studio, I built an awesome community in just 40 minutes, right? Let's see. Bot connected. # bot connected. And what we can do is we can very easily find these posts. I have access to several bot builders. AIBot Studio tops them all in ease of use, interface design, and speed of setup. Creating connected my bot in less than 2 minutes. Bot connected. Mark Joven. Hi, everyone. Just finished my first bot for Facebook and Instagram, my local community. It took me 15 minutes. I even set up a new Instagram account to go with my business page. Don't have a WhatsApp account yet. I'll add that later on. Right here, bot connected. Tony, he's a neighbor out here. Just blasted out an AI bot in under 9 minutes. I feel like a tech superhero. The best part, connected to Messenger on my local business page. It's easy, literally like flipping a switch. Bot connected. Are you guys starting to get some ideas now? Priscilla says, oh my goodness, first time ever setting up a bot, total newbie, got my bot connected in minutes. You're amazing. Thank you. Bot connected. Is everybody seeing this right now? Look at this here. Steven says, AIBot Studio is a bomb diggity, no doubt. Got this baby set up and running for the first time in less than an hour. The bot is working and answering 24/7 just the way I program it. Super time saver. Bot connected. Now, is there anybody that's willing to go post the results of their bot inside this group? Type in the chat, let me know. Who's willing to do that? Okay, we're getting to it, Daryl. All right. So let me go ahead and do this. Is there anybody that is now interested in purchasing this software that does not have it before I get to the next part? Because what I want to do is I want to go ahead and tell you very briefly what all is included with what you've seen so far. And honestly, no, you know what? I still got one more part to show you. Let me see if Coffee sent me. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm going to log into a different account real quick. Log out and back in. Okay, he got me in the current account. All right, good, good, good. So I'm at Pro. So watch. So Pro is $297, not $297 a month, $297 one time. Everything you just saw, you can create 250 bots. Everything I showed you with the page URL, with the bot URL, with the embed code, with the training, being able to do it on the phone, being able to do it on the computer. What else? And deploy into Meta. That's half of it. Okay, that's 297 bucks. I haven't shown you the best part yet. Okay, does everybody got that now? Is everybody crystal clear on that right now? You can go to AIBotStudioApp.com. Let me put this in the chat. AIBotStudioApp.com/webinar special. I'll show you the stack here in a minute. I'll show you the slides here in a minute. But if you want to go ahead and get that, you can. Okay, it's $297 one time. Everything I just did, you guys can do. But the best part is coming up. All right? So now watch this. If I come over here to this group, I'm going to do something different. This is a hashtag. Okay, so when you guys do your own bot, I want you to put hashtag bot connected. We will send you a PM with a special bonus because you connected your bot. Put screenshots of your bot. Tell us how long it took. Tell us what your bot's about. Is that cool? Is that cool for everybody? Does everybody got it? Bot connected. # bot connected. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do #, I think it's IG Reels maybe. Let me see. # IG Reels. There we go. Now look at this. Check this out. You type the link. I think I sent it to you, didn't I? Hold on. Did I not put the link in the chat? Yeah, I put it there. It's, yeah, AIBotStudioApp.com/webinar special. It says AIBot. Hold on. It should be AIBotApp.com. AIBotStudioApp.com/webinar special. Does that open? Oh, it says AIBot. All right. Well, I'm tired. Hold on. Let me see if I can edit that. Let me see if I can edit. Usually I have a team here that helps me with all this stuff. I'm flying solo tonight. All right. Let me update that again. AIBotStudioApp.com/webinar special. Is that better? There you go. Craig's one of our mastermind members. He's got me covered. Oh, look at that. There you go. Look, doesn't that look beautiful? Man, I love the pink. I love the pink. I love the pink. Okay, but now let's get back on topic. Right here on the screen, look at this. ChatGPT. I'm going to open up this right here. Okay, look at this. I'm going to open this up right here. This is Instagram. This is the only platform that you guys need to be paying attention to. Okay, now she's got this prompt here. I don't know who this girl is. It doesn't have to be a video. This can be a simple chat. It could be a simple image. But look at what she says here. I asked ChatGPT to act as my personal business coach and help me create a comprehensive plan to generate over $100,000 online. All right. Now, guys, we're going to get into this week, but watch this. I'm going to go ahead and take what she said. I asked ChatGPT to act as my personal business coach. Hold on a minute. To help me create a comprehensive, which you wouldn't want to use the word comprehensive, plan to generate over $100,000 online by 2025 without any upfront costs. Okay, does everybody see this? I'm just taking that word right there, right? I'm just taking her phrase. And I'm going to come back over here to GPT. We'll probably build something like this in for you, but right now, I'm just going to talk to GPT. I just saw an Instagram post. Remember, we're all going to become hookers. With this hook, Can you give me 10 more variations of this? Make them 100% original and more exciting. And make sure it's targeted towards new business owners. Paste it. Look at this. All those hooks that are out there on Instagram. Look at this. Look, I told ChatGPT to act like my personal business mentor and map out a step-by-step plan to hit 100K by 2025 with zero upfront cost. I gave ChatGPT a challenge, create a foolproof 100K. Look at this. Look, guys, look right there. There's a week's worth of post right there. Is everybody seeing this right now? That's all they're doing. That's it. That's all they're doing. If you see a winning post, spin it with AI. Does everybody got this right now? Nobody's commenting, so you're all shocked or what? Are you guys seeing this? You don't have to do this yourself, right? Now, what else? Can you make this work if I wanted to find Canva users? Let's see what happens. If I wanted to find Canva users. All right, let's see what we got. Look, that says I'm totally shocked. How many of you are totally shocked right now? I asked ChatGPT to act as my personal Canva business coach and map out a 100K blueprint using only Canva. Hello? Stuart, are you seeing this right now? That's insane. And so we open up Canva of all things, and we find an image that works for Instagram, and we paste that hook, and we become a hooker. And we just keep hooking, and we just keep hooking, and we just keep hooking. And what's so ridiculous about this is this post right here. If I look on my phone, guys, it's hard to see here on the screen. But if I look at my phone, I'm going to tell you right now. Let me see if I can find it. How do I look over here? Yep, look at this. Pound, IG Reels. Okay, let me find that post. Here it is right here. Okay, so on my phone, there it is right there. If I click on these comments here, look at this. Look, all these people are saying 2025, 2025, 2025, 2025, 2025, 2025. Are you guys seeing this right now? Guess how many comments are there? There is 4,247 comments. Yes or no? How many of you are getting what I'm telling you right now? You got to get this, because what did I tell you at the beginning of the call? It's going to take care of traffic. You finally have traffic taken care of without spending money on ads, without doing anything except posting stupid little posts. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. And this is the reason why we created the software. So 4,247 comments. Now, somebody do the math. If we had a page that converted 30% of people, 4 times 3 is 12. Add 2 zeros. We just added 1,200 targeted people to our list. On a scale of 1 out of 10, how many of you are getting this? And by the way, she does it over and 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 over every single day. And all of those posts will keep cranking out things for her. Now, what's interesting is she only has, if I'm understanding this right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? Is that all? She has to have more than that, right? Let me see. I don't know Instagram very well on the, yeah. So if I open it, yeah, she's got more. But look, she does this over and over and over every day. Now, do you have to put yourself on video? No. Do you have to use your picture? No. Do you have to say anything? No. So watch, go back through here. Let's look at this one, 7,530 comments. Let's look at this here. Let's open this up. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's the same one. Hold on a minute. That one, that's the one I screwed up on. Let's look at this one. 1,415 comments. Okay, how Canva can pay your mortgage in 2025. This one has, and by the way, when you find these things, you'll keep finding them over and over and over and over and over. This one has 1,451 comments. Okay, now that one's a little bit complicated. She put a little bit of work in there, but look at it. Playbook, 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 playbook. And if we start looking at the replies, check your DMs. Sent you a DM. Check your DMs. Check your DMs. Same thing. Is everybody seeing this right now? It's the same thing. You have the option of 3 different responses. What if I told you everything that you are seeing here, AI Bot Studio will do this, and every single response is unique because your expert is the one that is commenting for you. Does that make sense to everybody on a scale of 1 out of 10? Now, how awesome is that? And I'm going to show you how easy it is to set up. And I was reminded today of something. We were looking at another software, pretty much the first one that started doing this a long time ago. And I said, you know, surely they got it dialed in where it's not so complicated anymore, right, guys? And if I were to come over here to this folder, I just saved it today to show you guys because I thought it was pretty important. When you do this in this software, it looks like this right here. Look at this here. How many of you have seen software that does this? Yes or no? I can't stand it. This was the reason why I never, ever tried to do this with Instagram. Connie kept coming up to me saying, let's shoot videos, let's do this, let's do ads, let's do posts, let's do this. I said, no, there's no reason to if you can't respond to people fast enough. I don't have the time to message people. I don't have the time to comment people. I can't. We're just wasting our time. I'm sorry. For 2 years, she's been telling me, let's get on Instagram. Let's get on Instagram. I'm like, I can't, baby. I can't. You know what? When I was doing Instagram, I got a pretty good response. I was pumping out these short little videos, and I stopped. People were messaging me and everything else. And the reason I stopped was because I could not respond to them. Is everybody getting this? I was doing it, but I could not respond to them. And people were messaging me, hey, I want your blueprints. I want to join your coaching program. I was missing it, and it was kind of making me mad, to be honest with you, because I knew it was a great traffic source, but I was losing money, right? So it kind of made me mad. But let me show you one more. There's one that I want to show you that says it all. And anybody that's saying, I can't do what you're sharing on the screen, I'm here to tell you that you absolutely can. So let me see if I can find it. I'm actually just going to go and, because he might not have used the hashtag. That's why I need you guys to use hashtags so I can find this very, very quickly. So I think, Angela, you're on this call right now, aren't you? I think I saw Angela on this call. Yeah, she is here. Okay. So let me find it. It's by Curtis, one of our mastermind members. He was the one that really got my attention. So look, I open this up right here. Is everybody seeing this right now? Is everybody seeing this?
If you have an LLC and you would like to make that invisible, the Corporate Transparency Act dictates that you fill out a BOI.
This hook, this guy just exposed how to make your LLC invisible. Guys, I want you to type in the chat. How many comments do you see here? How many comments do you see? Somebody type in the chat. 4,000. And if 30% of people gave us their email address, how many emails do we have? 4 times 3 is 12. 1,200. Now, here's the biggest light bulb moment of all. What is that guy? Who owns this channel? Who is this guy? Is it him or is it him? Who owns this channel? This guy or this guy? Is it the right side or is it the left side? Who is it? Is it the right side or the left side? The right side. The right side. Wait a minute. This guy went out there and brought in 4,000 comments from one single video, and he didn't do any of the work?
And that there went your invisibility. Doesn't matter what state.
He's just sitting there nodding. Hello? Guys, hello? Look, you might have been ignoring Instagram. You might hate Instagram. I did not like it until I saw what I'm seeing. Until I saw what I'm seeing. How many of you are starting to understand that this is your traffic source? Yes or no? How many of you are starting to understand this is your traffic source? Now look, do I know how to do this? No, I don't. I don't. Connie does. She will show us. I will learn with you. I don't care. You know what I do know how to do? I know how to put out a hook. I know how to put out a lead step. I know how to use AIBot Studio. You guys got this? That's all I know how to do. That's all I need to know how to do. I don't have to create the hooks myself. Look at this. Look at this. This guy that got 4,000 comments. This guy just exposed how to make your LLC invisible. This guy just exposed how to make your LLC invisible. All right, let's try something else this time. Now, we know that ChatGPT can rewrite this, but let's ask it to do something different. I am looking for new hooks on creating your LLC for opportunity seekers. Hold on, I got the Zoom window in them. Opportunity seekers. Can you give me 10 variations that have new hooks for it? Kind of like this. I don't know, just talk to it, man. Just talk to it like it's your staff member. Here are 10 fresh and unique hook variations for opportunity seekers seeking and creating an LLC. Let's see, they don't want you to know this, but here's how to start an LLC the right way and pay almost nothing in taxes. Most people mess this up. If you're starting an LLC, avoid these costly mistakes. This entrepreneur just exposed a hidden way to start an LLC that banks don't want you to know about. Starting an LLC, don't wait until you see this one overlooked strategy that can save you thousands. Hey, you know what? I don't know what that could be. Can you help me create the answer to this one that I can put in the post? Let's see what we got. Sure, here's an answer. Starting an LLC, don't wait until you see this one and overlook strategy. Most new business owners rush to form an LLC without realizing one crucial mistake. They set it up wrong. Hello. There's the answer to your freaking post. There it is right there. Now, there's a reason I gave you a blueprint at the beginning of this call. How many of you got the blueprint? Do you really want to take things to the next level? Do you really want to take things to the next level? Because if you do, go into your Canva, and what if your answer was that? And what if you put a QR code up here in the top corner of the screen that took them to a sales page? Hello, look at the information that we have today. Look at this. Look at this. Now, is that not crazy or what? Where's my mastermind members? How many of you are connecting the dots right now? Yes or no? How many of you are connecting the dots? That's crazy, right? Somebody says, can you give me that prompt? That wasn't a prompt. There was no secret to that. There is no secret to that. Look, I'm just talking to GPT. Look, I'm just talking to it. I said, it gave me the answer up here, right? So I chose one of these things. Look, I said, I'm looking for new hooks, creating an LLC for your opportunity seekers. Can you give me 10 variations that have new hooks for it? Kind of like this. And I took what that guy had, and it gave me 10 new ones. And then I took one of those ones, and I said, well, can you give me the answer to it? Dude, Is this not the most incredible training or what? How many of you are liking this right now? I'm still going to sell you. I'm still going to give you a link. Go to AIBotStudioApp.com/webinar special. Go buy the software. So now look, we know how to create the hooks. We know how to be worldwide class professional hookers. Yeah? We got it. Do we or not? Type in the chat. Let me know if you're a hooker. Type in the chat. Let me know. How many hookers do we got on the call? We got hookers on the call, don't we? And by the way, if you were looking, look at somebody just left the call. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's so great. Look at this. I got the ultimate hook. I'm going to go on my wall. I'm going to say, I just taught my audience how to be hookers. Matter of fact, I'm going to go on the wall. I'm going to say, how many hookers do we have on the call today? And I want you guys all to comment, right? Look at this, man. We're learning to create the hooks. We got the hooks, don't we? So now look, now let's figure out how this works with AIBot Studio, right? I'm now inside of my Platinum account. You want to have a Platinum account, but watch. We're going to come over here. I'm actually kind of light in the head right now. Okay, so we're going to come over here. We're going to come over to Message Automations. We are going to come to Message Automations. I can't believe somebody actually left the call when I said that. I don't know if that was just a coincidence or if I offended anybody. I am not trying to offend anybody. I'm trying to have fun. All right, so look, we come over here to our publication, and we're going to go ahead and choose the account that we added. Now, all of your accounts are over here in the assistant library, in the accounts library too. And the reason why is because I'm going to have you list all your accounts here, and you're going to see that this one's not assigned to a bot. And you'll be able to assign it to a bot. You'll be able to change it if you want to. Does that make sense to everybody? I'm telling you, man, my team has thought of everything for you. Yeah, somebody actually left a call right when I said that. That's okay. Okay, but we're going to come over here to Message Automations, and we're going to go ahead and choose the account. See, it says select your Instagram account. We're going to go ahead and choose that. And now you see that this account is connected to this bot, and this bot is connected to this guy, and this guy. On a scale of 1 out of 10, does everybody get this right now? Type in the chat, let me know. It's important. The most important thing is that this is connected to this bot. Does it have to be connected to the bot? Yes or no? Does this Instagram account have to be connected to a bot? The answer is no. Think about it. You can add your Instagram account. You can do it from the account library, and you can do what I'm about to show you. It does not have to be connected to a bot, but you probably want it connected to the bot, right? So it's connected to the bot, and this bot is connected to Instagram, okay? So that's what it's telling you. This bot is connected to all three of these things. But I could just go ahead and pull up my publication and it not be connected and not have any of this, okay? I'll get to all that here in a minute, Lori, okay? So now look, I'm going to click on Add Post. Actually, before I do that, let me just show you something else. So I showed you how my account is primarily all about building software. Software. And then we got one, a Bane dog here. All software, okay? So let me ask you a question. Would it make sense that my post, my account, would comment in regards to software? And would it make sense that my account would send a DM about a mind map on software? Yes or no? Would that make sense? Matter of fact, it just so happens, if I were to turn this off, now I could do this with Canva a lot easier than Photoshop. I just happen to have a blueprint for software. Yeah, I got a blueprint for software. Connie mails these out all day long, right? We mail them out all day long. This teaches how to build software like AIBot Studio, actually, right? So look, y'all are saying that, yeah, it would make sense for your whole entire account to comment about software, and it would make sense that it would send a link where somebody could get the laminates, right? Yes or no? Is everybody getting this right now? That would make total sense. I'm giving you the perfect example, right? And so if I were to go even further, let me try to do this. I don't want anybody to buy this because I'm not done with this yet. So please, I know I'm the only marketer in the world that says, please don't buy something. But look, right here, would it make sense for me to go ahead and send them to a page that looks like this? Look at what Courtney's saying. The black box shadow program is amaze balls. Look, would it make sense for me to send them to this page? Yes or no? So think about it. I got videos out there. I got posts out there on software. And people comment. This is going to automatically respond back. And then it's going to send a link that says, hey, go grab your free sheets. And it takes them over here to this page, which, by the way, is done with my software too. Does that make sense to you, though? And now what's going to happen is I'm going to make it to where the little chat widget opens up right here. Damn! This is mastermind members. Tell me you're not getting excited now. We're starting to connect some dots, aren't we? And that bot is going to know everything about this page. That bot is going to be making sales for me. And if you don't think we're not going to track that too, oh, you better guess again. You better guess again, right? So look, all I got to do is come over here and let's go back into message automations. I choose that account. I'm going to turn this on. And guess what? My whole entire account, all focus on software, is done. All I'm going to do, I turned on this one called catch-all, and I'm going to click on IG comment and watch. I'm going to say, this is a base comment. Thank you so much for the reply or for the comment. Now, that doesn't mean that it's going to go. You can do it if you wanted to. If I uncheck this box right here, then it will go and give this exact comment. But because we're using AI, it is going to look at the comment, it is going to look at the person's comment, and it's going to come up with a unique reply every single time. Scale of 1 out of 10. Does everybody understand that right now? Check your DM. All right. Now, if I wanted to, look, I got an explanation here for you. This was confusing. See where it says excluded keywords? If the user mentions these keywords, the software will not auto-reply or message. In other words, if somebody calls me a hooker, it ain't going to reply. Does that make sense? And all I got to do is put in hooker butt wipe. I don't know. I'll give you a list. You can just paste it there, right? I'm sure ChatGPT would give me a list of bad words that I could exclude, right? Okay, so we just put those words in there. I told you I'm delirious, right? Okay, now look at this one. Mandatory keywords. The user's comment must contain these keywords for the software to auto-reply, which means somebody has to type in 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, right? Or how about this one, SaaS, or SaaS is too hard to spell. How about software? So my videos are going to say, comment software down below if you want to get the 60-day SaaS blueprint for free. Just pay shipping and handling. Now, is everybody getting this right now? So I could be done. My whole entire account could be automated. So I come over here and I save changes. Now, what's going to happen is, oops, I forgot to turn the switch on. Let's turn the switch on. Okay, make sure, yep. So now look, that's on. See the little pink thing here? The auto comment is on. The auto reply to the comment is on. Now this one right here is off. So let's come back over here and let's do IG messaging. I don't think y'all are ready for this. See, some people are leaving the call and they just missed it. Look, base reply. Thanks for commenting. Check out the 60-day SaaS in the button below. Boom. And look at this here, add button. 60-day SaaS blueprint. Or we'll say black box SaaS. Black box SaaS blueprint. Black box SaaS blueprint. And there you go. And then I can go ahead and put the URL here. Now, I can put more buttons there if I want to. Ken says it's 3:09 a.m. and I ain't leaving. Sorry, I have that effect on people. So look at this. This is a new feature for you guys. Are you seeing this? You might need to refresh it. It's a brand new thing. I've never even tried this before. Somebody sent me a screenshot, said it would be cool if it did that. I said, oh, let's make that happen. So look, we click Save Changes, and Instagram automation has been updated. Now, does everybody got this? Does everybody see how I did that? Pretty easy, right? But just remember to flip the switch. And let me tell you something a little bit about this, okay? Now, I can use my AI assistant if I want to, but look at this. We now have this guy set up and this guy set up. Now, listen to me very, very closely. You can't have this guy working until this one's on. And we have functionality that won't let you do it. It won't let you flip the switch if this one is not set up. Scale of 1 out of 10, does everybody understand that right now? It is not possible for you to send a message to somebody until they have engaged with you. And the way that they engage with you is number one, they have to send a message, or number two, they have to comment. So we won't let you flip this switch if you don't have the commenting enabled. All right? Does everybody got that? So now look, that is set for my whole entire account. My whole entire account. Okay? Now, the next thing is, what if we want to do something special? Well, let's look at this. If I open this up, all of these reels are about software, but then I got this one over here that has nothing to do with software. Okay, so that's Bane. How many of you know Bane? If you ever come to my house, if you ever do the intensives, if you ever do the events, you'll get to know Bane. He will just jump up on your lap and hang out with you all day. Won't he, Priscilla? So here's the thing. That's Bane. He's usually under my desk. That's my buddy right there. And what we can do is, it wouldn't make sense if somebody commented on this post for Bane and it replied back something about software. That wouldn't make sense, would it? So what we can do is we can come over here and do the same exact thing. And we can say, thanks for commenting. We're going to turn this on. We don't need anything with advanced settings. That's good enough. Okay. And we don't need to send a message. Now, what's cool is the whole entire account is set for here. And this one is overridden. In other words, it will not follow the rules over here. Does everybody got that now? But here's the thing. You could go, if I were to pull this image back up, okay, this is called a workflow. So their workflow might be an Instagram, it might be Facebook, it might be a text, it might be this, it might be that. That's not what I've given you guys, okay? What I've given you is you can come in here and look at this account and see every single post that you have pulled in. How many of you are starting to connect the dots? Now, here's what's awesome. And Rick, if I send you Coffee, I'm going to send this to you. Can you comment for me? I'll send it to you on Zoom real quick. Go ahead, and I think we can see it here. Go ahead and comment for me, Coffee. Now that I've turned that on, I've had it off, I think. So you can see that G said, hello, dog. And it said, hello, hey there, thanks for stopping by. And then we had it off. We've been playing with this. But Coffee, go ahead and comment on that for me if you're still here. I know it's late, but hold on a minute. Let me make sure you're still here. Okay, he'll comment here in a minute, and we'll see that. But let me try to clear this up for you guys, okay? This is really important. And a lot of people, I want to make sure that he got my message. A lot of people are not understanding this. This comes full circle, okay? We figure out what our account is about. We find post, okay? And actually, Rick, let me send that to you. Here's the other thing. We have, how do I say this? Okay, somebody else, Rick commented. Okay, that's good. Hold on. Let me tell you the reason why, and then I'll come back. I want you guys to catch his comment real quick first. Hold on. It's on Instagram. Let me share my screen again, and then I'll tell you what I'm about to tell you. Sorry. Share. I just happened to see Rick's comment come in. Okay, so if I come over here, if we click on Bane, okay, so Rick has commented, and we'll wait for his reply because the comments are throttled. Okay, so you can see right here, hey Bane, and it says, hey there, thanks for stopping by. Okay, now if he was to say something like, what a beautiful dog, or something like that, AI will respond and say, yeah, he's pretty incredible. Does that make sense to you guys? Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, now, Rick, okay, you commented on Bane. I want you to comment on, I want somebody else to comment. Rick, comment on one of my other ones. Can you comment on this one right here? Comment on this one right here, the two things that you need right here, because this one fits, right? So you can see this person said great information 6 days ago, and it said, absolutely, thanks for showing an interest in Black Box SaaS. Check your DM for more details. Okay, are you guys seeing this right now? And then this person came back, we were testing, and says, Chad, nicely, I didn't get a DM. It came back in and said, oops, my bad. I'll make sure to resend it right away. Thanks for letting me know. Damn! Are you guys seeing this right now? It will keep replying to them, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a switch in there that will disable that. But I forgot that we had the ability for it to keep commenting. On a scale of 1 out of 10, is everybody seeing that right now? This is something no other software can do. Nobody has figured this out. It's a simple switch, Angela. You just say automate it with AI. It was right there. There's only 2 switches. Look, when you came in here, IG comment right here, regenerate with AI. I'm going to put another switch there that says only do 1 comment, okay? Because you might not want it to continue. Maybe you do. But let me just say this, and I want to make sure I get this point across, okay? Because it's not confusing, because here's the thing. If I uncheck this, then the only thing it's going to ever do is post this right here. That's all it's ever going to do. So you want to regenerate it with AI, so it's original every single time. So regenerate, did I spell it wrong? Regenerate, I don't know. Regenerate. I don't know, that's the word, but we'll look at it. But if you uncheck it, then it's just going to post this every single time. Okay. If you have this checked, it will look at their comment. It will look at what you're trying to say. But it's not multiple AI comments, Angela. That's what you're missing. If I uncheck this, whatever's in the box is what is going to comment every single time. So your comment will be the same every single time. If you click this, it's going to regenerate this with AI. Okay. All right. We'll put like a little tooltip here, and then maybe that'll help you. All right. So look, it works. Forget the UI now. It works. Okay. You finally have something that works. Let's not get caught up here. All right. Look. So it'll continue the conversation, but here's the thing. Rick, did you check your messages? Remember, as soon as Rick commented, it won't do it. He has to comment here. Let me send him this link. The reason why is we didn't set up sending on the other one, Rick, remember? So I'm going to send you this one personally, and I want you to comment on this one. Okay? If we've done everything right, and I'm super tired, I might not have. If he comments on this one has the catch-all though, doesn't it? Hold on. Let's make sure we set up the catch-all. The catch-all is right here. IG messaging. Thanks for commenting. Check out the black box blueprint. And then we clicked add button. Okay. Yeah, comment on that one, Rick. Let me see. hold on a minute. This is brand new functionality that you guys are seeing now. And this is how it's going to go for a while. We're going to be pumping stuff out here, you know, like crazy. But let me find it here. Let me find it on my phone. Did you get a reply, Rick? Let me go to that exact post. This is under the catch-all. And I'm being kind of risky. Yeah, I'm being kind of risky showing you new functionality that I haven't seen myself. But we'll wait. Oh, include keyword software. You got to type the word software. See, you guys got to understand this stuff, right? If we come back over here, remember, did we do it with this one? Yeah, look, this is, you got to hang out here with me. Look, we come over here to comment. You were required to type in the word software. If you didn't type the word software, it ignored your comment. If it ignores your comment, there's no way for it to send the message. Now, scale of 1 out of 10, is everybody starting to get this right now? I'm going to say it again. If you have a mandatory keyword here, then they have to type it before they get the comment. If we don't get a comment, there's no way we can send a message. Okay, so you got to kind of give this some thought for a minute. It's very powerful, but you'll think it doesn't work because you've gone and set up some keyword or something like that, right? So this is kind of where you sort, sift, and separate. And then, okay, there we go. So now let me open this up. Right here, this guy here. Okay, so we have the comment somewhere. Hold on, where'd it go? Where did the comments go? Okay, here it is. It's confusing on the computer, right? You guys are seeing this. So he says up here, right here, love that kind of info. Software is key. Okay, thank you so much, Mir. Thank you for sending that, right? So he said that. So now I'm going to tell you why he doesn't have one, but Rick has one, which is right here. So let me see. So it says, thanks for asking. I've sent you some details over DM. Okay. Now that's Rick's. Okay. But let's go ahead and refresh this. There's not one here yet, but let's refresh. Okay. And let's look again. So he got the reply that says, absolutely, software is a game changer for business. Thanks for the love. Check your DM. Rick got a reply that says, thanks for asking. I've sent some details over DM. Are you guys seeing this right now? Now what I need you to do is, let's see if I can, hold on, let me think. Messages. And hold on. Okay, I got to be in the right account. This is where it gets confusing. No, I'm in the right account. Rick is getting messages. How do I see those messages, Rick? Okay, here. There you go. All right. So look, hey there, thanks for reaching out. If you're looking for more information about the software, definitely check out the Black Box SaaS Blueprint link below. It's got everything you need to get started. Hello? Are you guys seeing this? And if we click here, so Rick said, thanks for reaching out. If you're looking for more information about the software, definitely check out the Black Box. Piers said, absolutely, software is really the backbone of modern business. It's amazing how the right tools can transform the way you work. If you're interested in the Black Box, guys, look at this. Look at this. And look how fast we did that. Look how fast we did that. Now, how many of you are down with Instagram? And by the way, again, give my developer a big thanks, because you know what? He was off 2.5 hours ago, and he is still here on this call to make sure that everything goes smooth. He added that update for you guys today. Today. And that's all included in the Pro account. Everything I just showed you is a one-time payment for $297, but get ready because it's going to go to $497. I promise you it will. I promise you. Look at what Rick's saying. Now I don't have to dance on TikTok. Now, guys, this is the amazing thing. Rick, keep talking in there, please. Hold on a minute. Let me just make sure. do I have the assistant? Yes, I do. Keep talking. Keep talking, Rick. Let's see what happens. Some of you are getting ready to connect a big old dot right now. Watch this. He's going to keep talking. And if that bot is connected, go ahead, keep talking. Oh, but the bot's connected to phishing, right? The bot's connected to phishing. All right, so how fast can we fix that? Well, let's go fix it real quick. Hold on, Rick, stand by. Let's go back into our bot, okay? Let's go back into the bot that we created, which is this IcyBite one right here. All right, but instead, I'm gonna come over here real quick. Let's go ahead and create a SaaS bot expert. And let's go ahead and do it in our account. Look how fast we do this. Let's go ahead and do a SaaS bot. And this time I'm going to do a witty tone. SaaS boss. Let's see. SaaS bot expert. Here we go. Let's generate the instructions over here. Blah, 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 blah. It's going to do these instructions. Look at this. Here we go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. It better do it. And if it doesn't, I'm going to refresh it. Maybe I went too fast. Did I choose? Maybe because I didn't choose the model. Hold on, I probably didn't choose the model. Hold on, SaaS boss. Let's see, SaaS bot expert. This account. Okay, I might have just found a bug. I'll do 4. All right, select the tone, witty. Okay, search term, SaaS bot expert. Generate instructions. Okay, let's see if it goes. There we go. All right, so you got to choose a model. Coffee tomorrow. Let's make sure that we don't let them click this button until they've chosen the model. Okay, very simple. So look, it's going to create the expert right now. See, it's creating the expert. I can refresh it if I want to. I'm going to save this assistant. And now watch, we're going to come back into the bot that we just created, which is right here. We're going to edit this chat bot. And now we're going to come over here and we're going to link it to a different assistant. So I'm going to click link assistant. And we're going to come over here and do SaaS bot expert. And we're going to save the settings. And now, Rick, where'd we go? Hold on a minute. Continue the conversation. What do we got? And if we come over here to Keith, thrilled to have you on board. It's a fantastic adventure. The magic dust is ready. All we're ready, set, transform your nonprofit wonders of software, blah, blah. Look at this. Let's see. Would you ask? Hold on. Hold on. Whoa. Thrilled to have you. Did you type all that? Dude, that's too much. Hold on. Let's keep it simple. All right. So you got this. Looks great. Thank you. If you have any more questions or need future assistance, feel free to reach out. Happy fishing. All right. So now he just said, what kind of software can I create? Let me think. Is there anything I got to switch on or anything, coffee, to do that? Absolutely pumped for this thrilling adventure. Buckle up because we're about to dive into the tech of a lifetime. The thrill is real as we explore the transformation role of software. Okay. Let's see what art. You guys are confusing me. Absolutely, we're the coolest bots in the world, ready to sprinkle some SaaS knowledge with a dash with. Are you guys seeing this right now? Is everybody seeing this? Is everybody seeing this? Now, I think there's one thing that I have to do. If we come back to message automations, and we'll have detailed trainings on all this stuff, guys. I'm so brain dead. This is the one that we did. So for this right here, I think I need to use the AI assistant here because we're going to use this assistant. And I think that for here, I need to use it here. I don't think we linked the sending to the assistant. So now why don't you try it, Rick? I just now realized that. So why don't you try it now? And let's see if that's going to do it. Let me check the message. So the idea is, here's where everything should start to connect, okay? And if I didn't do this right, I'll figure out the answer for you guys because I can see that the bot's connected to here. But, yeah, I need to find out. It replied here. Hold on, let me refresh it. It replied. Send it one more message, Rick. We should have sent it up right to start with because I could see it working in all the other ones. But we had it on one assistant. We changed it to the other assistant. Can you ask it one more thing? Okay, so that's okay. The point that I'm trying to make, and then I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. There's a lot of, yeah, okay. There's a lot of whatchamacallit. There's a lot of scenarios that we have to work through, things that we haven't even thought about, right? The thing that you have to know is this is a Keith is looping the conversation. His account has one bot connected. Okay. Did you hear that right now? I want to make sure you guys understand. When I said to Keith, I'm like, dude, you're giving me too much. Keith is sending a message from a bot that he's sending it from an account that has a bot connected. Do you understand, Keith? You guys ever watch those TikTok channels where they have two phones and the Chinese restaurant owners are talking to each other? That's what you're doing right now. If you send a message from an Instagram account that has a bot connected to another account that has a bot connected, the bots will sit there and have a conversation with each other. I haven't seen that yet. I just now witnessed that. Hold on, let me share that again.
I was wondering what was going on.
Yeah, look at this. That's what I'm saying, guys. We have so many scenarios we have to figure out. See? The bots are talking to each other. And this one says, ahoy, fellow tech voyager, thrilled to be by your side as we chart this course. And this one says, ahoy, fellow tech voyager, thrilled to be embarking on this journey. And they're going back and forth like they're talking to each other. And it's kind of, honestly, it's kind of creeping me out a little bit. They're having a conversation with each other, right?
No idea.
Okay. Anyways, so let me just say this. This is a Meta approved app. That's the first thing you got to know. Not the easiest thing to do. It was very, very hard. Very, very hard. Especially with Instagram. They are tough, guys. They only want to work with so many people. They liked our tool. They said, we would like to submit your tool in there as an official Meta developer tool because it was so easy and their people jumped in real quick. And when you look at like what you have to do with ManyChat and everything, I can see why. It's pretty easy, right? So we made something very, very easy. But here's what you got to understand. We have done everything we can to keep your account safe. So if you made a super post, let's see. If you made a super hot post, like just an amazing hook, right? You could get bombarded with comments. Now, if you look at the ones that have like 4,000 comments, it's like 28 hours ago, 18 hours ago, 12 hours ago. I think that Instagram itself will throttle comments. I've seen that. I've noticed that. Okay. But there are regulations set up where we have to stay in the parameters of Instagram. So you may notice that if you see a lot of posts coming in, hold on. If you see a lot of posts coming in, then normally there would be a comment right away, which is important that we comment right away. But we have throttled that so that your account doesn't get in trouble. Does that make sense? So you may see a delay in the comment, and that's why we saw Rick's come in and Keith had commented, but we didn't say it's delayed. So we have set up a delay when that happens where there's multiple comments. We have set up a delay for how many you can do every hour. I don't know the exact number, so please don't ask me, I'm brain dead. How many you can do in a day. We have tore apart their regulations and their privacy policies and everything else because we don't want to lose the API. And we don't want your account in trouble. Does that make sense to everybody? Do we have to create different Instagram accounts for each bot? Yes, you can only do one Instagram account per bot. But, is that right? Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. Okay. Now, let me connect this full circle, okay? Some people will get this. We created a system where, by the way, how many of you can now create a bot? Type in the chat, let me know. How many of you can do what I did today? Yes or no? Just say, yep, I can create a bot. How many of you can create a bot? Okay. And if you're having trouble, there's not very many people are having trouble, but if you are, go submit a support ticket. Nicelysupport.com. Okay. So everybody said they can create a bot. There was one person sent me a PM saying they can't get it connected. Submit a support ticket. All right. So here's the thing. If you can create the bot, the next thing is, how many of you can pull a post in and turn on instant commenting? Yes or no? Type in the chat, say, yep, I can comment. Okay, good. Finally, how many of you can have it send a DM? Doing exactly like I showed you. A little bit of a learning curve there. You can't do this at the end of the day when you're exhausted and tired and got a million things in your head, because you got to think about, okay, I put that one keyword there. You got to give it some thought. There's switches you got to turn on. Okay. So if you can do that, if you can create the bot, auto comment, auto DM, what was the final piece? What happens when somebody replies to your DM? What happens? Remember, I showed you that Instagram account has a bot that's connected, and the bot is linked to an Instagram account. Yeah? So what happens? It takes over. It takes over. Are you kidding me? It takes over. It takes over. If you're trying to say, hey, here's the 68 stats blueprint or whatever, then they say, well, when is next training? Oh, it starts next Monday, right? Or if they say, what am I going to learn here? Oh, you're going to learn blah, blah, blah. It takes over. Holy crap. Talk about a dream come true for me. For the first time ever, you guys will be using AI to build a list and make money while you're sleeping. I've been waiting 20 plus years to say, you're going to make leads and sales while you sleep. Everybody else is saying it. I wasn't going to say it because I knew it was a lie. I knew it was all marketing propaganda. It was bullshit. Not anymore. You're going to be able to generate leads and sales while you're sleeping without having to have staff working for you. Now, when you look at my shirt, what does my shirt say? Can everybody read that? It says, your business needs AI. Now look at this box. See this box right here? We already got these boxes going out. Now, we have done so many. I'm going to send you a pink tumbler. There's the pink tumbler, okay? We had done so many black shirts, and I love black shirts, that Connie wanted to do something a little bit different, okay? And by the way, if you don't think we don't know print on demand, oh, we know print on demand. We do everything here. So look at this. Look at this shirt. Now look, this shirt, how many of you want this shirt? Look at this shirt. That's the front. And then look at this here. Look at the back. Every business needs AI. And this part right here says, ask me how. Now, how many of you are going to be wearing this shirt at every meetup, at every swap meet, at every business event, everywhere? If you're going to go high level, wear the shirt. If you're going to ClickFunnels, wear the shirt. Wear the shirt everywhere. How many of you want this shirt? How many of you want this box? Because if you're in the United States and you are a platinum member, or if you're a mastermind member, we are sending this box to you. And you're going to get business. People are going to tap you on the shoulder and they are going to ask you, what can you do for my business? Now, here's the big thing. And then I'll cover what's included. Hold on just a minute. Okay. The developers are already here tonight. It's time to go to work again. This is a big thing. If somebody tapped you on the shoulder and said, how can AI help my business? How many of you would not only have the answer, but you now have the solution, yes or no? Yes or no? Which is it? Guys, timing is everything right now. It is everything, okay? They are going to knock me off 100 times. I'm telling you right now, I talked to one of our affiliates that he said he had a bot platform already. And you know what he said? Oh, in 2.0, we're going to add what you just did. They're going to do it. They're going to knock me off. And when they do, this is, I cannot emphasize this enough. When they do, what that means is more options are going to be available. And when there's more options available, more people are going to jump aboard. And when more people jump aboard, you have less opportunities. Are y'all starting to get this right now? You're going to have less opportunities. Timing is everything with this. It's everything. You got to go out there and lock this in. Every car lot, every hotel, every restaurant, every realtor, man, go land a realtor. You know what you tell her? I'm going to do a bot for every you have. Go land a car lot. You know what to tell them? I'm going to do a bot for every car you have. Why would you do that? Because the damn bot's going to sell the car. Seriously. And as AI keeps advancing, guys, we're going to have video show. We're going to have live feeds opening up in the bot. There's going to be so much that's going to happen. And as that happens, guys, guess what's going to happen? AI Bot Studio is going to be the first one to have it. I have a dedicated AI team that is watching everything that's happening with Claude, everything that's happening with GPT, everything that's happening with DeepSeek, everything that's happening with the other one, what should we call it? Perplexity. We are watching everything. We are watching their abilities. We are watching their APIs. And as soon as we can add something, we do. This is going to be the only thing you're going to use. I promise you. Now, are we going to have headaches? Are we going to have obstacles? Yeah, of course we are. Of course we are. But we're going to work through them. We're going to figure this out, right? And this is the other thing. I told you what messaging channels are. Messaging channels are Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, Instagram, Gmail. What's the other one? The text messaging like Twilio, Telegram, all of them. We'll find all of them. Slack. We will find all of them. We will add all of them. And there's also something inside of our Platinum account, we haven't turned it on yet, called API Sync Hub. Now, what that means, I want to be clear that you guys understand this. You now know how to set up a bot, and you know how to go to the different message channels. So now you're going to sprinkle some fairy dust on there. And you're going to say, my client has a support desk, so I want to add the Fresh Desk API. And my client takes appointments, so I want to turn on the Calendly API. And my client sells on Shopify, so I want to turn on the Shopify API. Now, hold on just a minute. I want to bring one of my other developers on the call because this is exciting stuff. Now, on a scale of 1 out of 10, how many of you are getting this? And so the software that you know today, okay, the foundation is built. It will always be this easy, okay? I got it to where everybody can create a bot. Mission accomplished. Now what's going to happen is you're just going to go and click some buttons and connect to the different APIs. And now I'm on a race to put in as many integrations as I possibly can. And we have the most incredible technology to be able to add those integrations just like you saw me do with Facebook. You're going to click a button, and when you do, it's going to ask you, do you authorize Calendly? Right? Do you authorize AIBot Studio to work with Calendly? And you're going to say yes. It's going to say, okay, log, and you're connected. And then that bot will be able to go and say, would you like to make an appointment this Monday? We have an opening. And you'll say yes. the customer will say yes, and then it'll go and it'll schedule an appointment for you, right? Or the bot will be able to go into your Shopify account and say, hold on, let me pull up that order. Or what the future holds for us is the one that I'm most excited about is our support desk. If you're using something like Freshdesk, Zendesk, whatever, you can simply say something like, hey, I'm having problems with this. And the bot can say, you know, I don't have the answer to this. Let me open up a support ticket. Or you can ask something about Mintbird, like our page builder, right? You can be in the support desk bot and you can say, I'm having trouble, creating this landing page. I get stuck on this part right here. The bot will say, hold on a minute, let me transfer you over to the Mintbird help desk. And guess what that is? That's another bot. Are you guys starting to get this right now? The ideas keep going and going and going and going and going. But my number one goal, my number one priority, guys, is to build out all of those messaging channels, everything we can find. And I'm going to ask you guys' help because I don't use a lot of stuff out there. And then we're going to build out all the integrations at the same exact time. Now, let me cover the offer, and I'll let you guys go. Everything I did today, creating the bot, deploying it to Meta, as well as the Instagram integrations, unlimited bots, it's $297. $297, okay? One-time payment, not monthly, one-time payment. Now, let me share something else with you. This right here takes it to a whole new level. And only certain people are going to understand the value of this. When you're a part of my world, you will definitely understand the value of this. But if I go back in my Platinum account, let me show you right here. Let me get back in my Platinum account, which I think is this one. Yeah, this one's Platinum. Now, this is a Platinum feature. Everything I just told you about the messaging channels, right? So beyond the 3 meta properties, I'm talking about Gmail, I'm talking about Shopify, I'm talking about everything we can find, okay, is a Platinum feature. Also, the API Sync Hub, where you have Calendly and you have Shopify and you have everything we could think of. There's going to be new integrations that hit all the time. And I promise you, if you are not a Platinum member, you will end up buying at $12.97 later on. That's the price it's going to go to when this launch ends. It always does. My Platinum programs always go to $12.97, okay? But if you're a Platinum member, you are going to see those integrations all the time, every month. I'm going to do multiple ones a month. I'm going to ask for you guys' help. What integration can we add? What integration can... My whole team, the whole team, guys, are integration specialists. This is what they do. They're back-end developers. They're API specialists. This is what they do. And that's why we can add integrations so fast. We're not great on design and stuff, but integrations, we're good. We're really good, right? So we're going to keep adding integrations. You'll go to API Sync Hub, and you'll just go ahead. Now look at the value. Look at the value. My friend Nick, a year ago, was building out chatbots. He was using ManyChat. He was using this. He was using that. He was using Telegram, connecting all this stuff. He tried to teach me how to do it. I couldn't figure it out. He was charging $2,000. $2,000. You know why? Because of all the stuff that he was manually connecting. And we're just going to have you go boop, 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 and connect it. Inside of Platinum, I'm going to cover this here in a minute. The most exciting thing, first of all, Platinum has the multi-client account, which is $497 a year if you buy through the funnel. The multi-client account, if you want to add clients in here and each client has their own API key, their own API sync hub, all that stuff, that's inside of Platinum. But the thing that I'm most excited about is what you're seeing here. Because what I can do from here is I can add files, and what I can do is I can fire off tags, okay? So I have like this tag here, and I can go ahead and drag in files, or I can put in URLs, or remember I told you about the incentives and the recommendations? I can do all that. And what happens is when I'm looking for, when I load this, the bots that are assigned to that tag are going to get trained. Now, on a scale of 1 out of 10, is everybody understanding that? Because I just flipped it on its head. It's no longer you guys creating a bot and then training the bot little by little. Now it goes the other direction. You set up all your tags on the bot, and then you come over here to your training center, and when you load your media, the bots automatically go boom, 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 boom. They go everywhere that they're supposed to go because the tags are matching. So if I have 20 bots that have this tag right here, then that one file is going to be trained on 20 bots. Now, on a scale of 1 out of 10, does everybody understand that right now? And that is where the game starts to change. Because if you know anything about me, you know that I just set up a foundation. And the foundation is this. Everything that I can automate. I'm going to start with my own stuff. Mintbird, Letterman, Pop Links, Page Sprout, Course Sprout. I'm going to be able to take this call. It's going to end. The training call I'm on right now, it's going to end. It's going to go right into Zoom. Zoom is going to add it automatically to Course Sprout. It's going to create the description. It's going to create the title. It's going to create a summary. It's going to give me a timestamp. The training's now been added to the course. And then the course is going to take all that stuff and it's going to automatically send it over to AIBot Studio with a tag. Now, how many of you just connected a huge dot? So I'm not even going to do anything. I'm just going to end this call and all that happens automatically. I'm going to add it to my course and the bot is going to be trained like that. So when you log into your dashboard, there's going to be a little button, I'm going to turn it on probably tomorrow, that says there are 22 bots that need to be trained. And you're going to click the button and it's going to go, and it's going to take all the files that we are storing locally that you loaded inside the training center, and it's going to go train all of those bots at once. And I'm sorry, that's just damn good. And now if you think about, we already have the messaging channels figured out. We already have API Sync Hub figured out. But now think about Dropbox, think about Google Drive, think about Vimeo, think about YouTube, think about everywhere that we are storing media. You're going to be able to pull it into your training center, assign a tag, and then the bots are going to be trained in a bulk status. And guys, I'm here to tell you, I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. Now, tell me that's not damn good. That's good, right? That's good. And it's going to get better. And it's going to get better. And it's going to get better. So let me go ahead and share this one thing with you. Let me make sure you guys are clear on the difference between the Pro versus Platinum, okay? And then we'll conclude this 3-hour call. But I hope you guys, can you do me a favor? Let me ask you a question. Did I over-deliver today? Did I over-deliver with you? Do you have like a clear path? Do you know what you need to do? They told me keep selling, keep selling, keep selling. We want to break records. I said, okay, I'm going to sell, but I want to provide value. I want to provide value. I want to give them a clear path so they know what to do when they get off the call. Can you guys do me a favor that'll help out a lot? Can you comment on my wall what your light bulb moment is? Can you guys do that for me? And if you're not connected, let's get connected. It's really, really important right now. So let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to say, because all the affiliates are watching this right now, okay? If you were, and then I got one more thing to show you. If you were on the call on the training earlier on a scale of 1 out of 10, how did we do? And what was your big light bulb moment with AIBot Studio? Okay, I'm going to make this post. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose a winner. The person that does the best, that gives you the best comment, I'm going to bring you on this week, and we're going to make sure your bot gets built. But not only that, let's figure out what you're going to send to Instagram, figure out your post, figure out your monetization strategy. Somebody's going to have their whole entire business built this week. Cool? How's that for a prize? Is that good? So the person that gives the best response, and you guys are going to vote. I'm not doing this. You guys are going to vote. Okay. So it's on my wall. And let me go ahead and open this up. I'll send you this right now. And then I'm going to cover this offer real quick. But let me make sure the post is here. So whoever gives the best comment, share your light bulb moment. It could be Meta. It could be the Instagram automations. It could be the bulk training. It could be all the above. You guys are going to go ahead and choose the best comment. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the chat here. Can everybody see? Can everybody see that question? And I'll watch to make sure that there's nobody I need to friend here real quick. Let's see. Nope, nobody yet. Okay, there's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. There's five. Okay. Does everybody see that post? So I'll open up that post here in a minute. Let me see. Let me make sure that you guys got it. So you just go ahead and respond to that post. You see, where's it at? Okay, here we go. Yep. If you were on the training earlier on a scale of 1 to 10, how do we do and what was your big light bulb moment? Well, lightning moment, light bulb moment with AIBot Studio. And then what I want you guys to do is I want you to like the best comment, and that's how we'll vote. Okay? What was your light bulb moment with AIBot Studio? Okay, so go ahead and comment here. There we go. There's comments. They're starting to come in, right? The AIBot Studio is a missing piece for organic traffic, unlimited leads. That's awesome. All right, so I want you guys to go ahead and comment. Comments are going to come in. While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and cover what's included here, okay? But I'm watching you guys. I'm watching to see who comments. This stuff means a lot to me. Like, I know the people that support me. I know the people that don't. But this helps us out a lot, okay? Okay, so I don't have any friend requests. All right, I just want to make sure, can everybody see this post? I'm going to build out somebody's business this week, but can everybody see this post? Let's see, according to ChatGPT, Chat is a digital marketing expert and entrepreneur who has been involved in creating a variety of automation tools for businesses, including AI-powered chatbots. Man, it's scary what it knows, right? I know, it knows all about me. You know what, guys? I'll be honest with you. There's times where if I'm feeling down or something like that, I will jump on, because Connie's like asleep, I'll jump on and start talking to ChatGPT. And I'll be like, hey, I'm a little worried that this is going to happen or that's going to happen or software's going to happen. And I'll be like, oh, it's understandable that you're feeling that way, but don't forget, you were the first one to go to market with this and that. I'm like, you're right, that was me. And what do you suggest for this? Well, I suggest that you go and add this to the software and you could do this and you could do that. Like, we sit there and have conversations all the time. It's so weird to me, but I do it every night, right? And it lifts me up and gives me really good advice too. So that's good. So I'll read these comments here in a minute, but yep, we're going to go ahead and choose one of these here. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, hookers. That's what I should say. Yeah, that was a good idea. Thank you so much. All right, hold on. We're gonna piss everybody off in the community, but it's okay, right? And I'm gonna say, watch this. And I'm gonna say, and who's ready to be I hope my daughter's not watching, a world class hooker. That's great. Oh my God, that's so good. That is so good. Like, you talk about a hook. Man, that is the hook of all hooks right there. I'm gonna have to do a case study on this, right? So make sure you guys comment that y'all are ready to be world-class hookers. All right, man, that's so much fun. Okay, everybody's gonna be like, what? He has lost his freaking mind. Okay, so let me come over here. We'll come back over here in a minute and we'll look at that. But let's go ahead and conclude this bad boy down. You can watch the webinar presentation yesterday. It was pretty scripted. I mean, there's a lot of value. You can go to AIBotstudio app.com/platinum. And you can see this whole entire thing here. It was an introduction for people that you know, didn't know about chatbots, stuff like that. It might help you, might not. But what I want to show you is what's included. Okay, so with the Pro version, okay, you can do unlimited chatbots. You got the IG commenter, you got the IG sender, and you can deploy it all in Meta. That's probably an important thing to mention too. Okay, is everybody clear on that? So let's look at this, right? Unlimited chatbots, the expert assistant creator, you have the welcome gate, the subscriber, you have the meta deployment, you have the auto commenting, the auto sending, the auto incentives, the recommendations. Yeah, $297 one time. Okay, is everybody clear on that? Now I will put this at $497 after the launch. I might even push it to $997 and put platinum at $1997. This is a pretty solid offer, guys. This is a pretty solid offer. Okay, is everybody clear on this? Type in the chat. Let me know if you're clear. That is $297 one time. That is the Pro version. Okay. Now the second thing is our platinum. And with our platinum, you got unlimited chatbots again. You got the IG commenter. You got the IG sender. But you also have the training center, right? And this is where you're going to go and you're going to add tags to the media that you load. And then you're also going to add tags to the bots. Okay. And then what's going to happen is when you go to the dashboard, it's going to say you have one bot that needs to be trained. And then you're going to click the button. And then the progress thing shows up. And then this thing goes away right here. This one bot needs to be trained. And there's 12 properties it needs to be trained by. Is everybody getting this now? That is included inside of Platinum. Okay. The whole training center thing. Also, the multi-client thing, which is going to be open on the 15th. As soon as this launch ends, we're going to open this on the 15th. We don't like people out there selling the or trying to sell the software or trying to sell a service while we're doing this. Now, the Pro version comes with a commercial license. So if you don't have the money to buy Platinum, which I recommend you do if you have the money, you can still go out there and sell a bot to the chiropractor, the coffee shop, or whatever, get enough money to be able to buy Platinum. And I recommend you do. Because you have the multi-client, you're going to click a button, you're going to log in as a client. There's a bar that says you're logged in as a client, and then you can go ahead and log back into your account. This is going to keep it much cleaner. Your clients all have their own API keys, their own portals. It's going to be a lot better, okay? But Platinum also has the future messaging channels. So remember, yeah, I like that idea, Johnny. Remember the messaging channels, okay? WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, these are messaging channels, but we're already working on Gmail. We're already working on Telegram. We're already working on texting. It's working right now, guys. We are testing these things out right now. It's in the lab. Okay, is everybody clear on that now? Even Gmail, everything that you saw with the app. Can you imagine when somebody emails you and it emails back and then the email back and then it emails back? Yeah, even that. Google Voice, heck yeah. All of these things, everything we can find will be integrated with this app. Everything we can find is my promise to you. And then we have the API Sync Hub. And remember what I said. You're going to take your existing bot that's already deployed on whatever channels you want, and you're just going to go ahead and say, okay, connect to Calendly. Okay, connect to Freshdesk. Okay, connect to Stripe. Okay, connect to Shopify. And now the bot is able to access all of that API information. Does that make sense to you? Crazy, right? It's absolutely crazy, and I really feel like I am ahead of the curve on all this stuff. All the affiliates are coming to me saying, man, that's a good idea. How'd you come up with that? How'd you come up with that? Where'd you learn that? No, I'm coming up with all on my own. This is what my business needs. Robert says I need cigarettes after this call. This is what my business needs, which means it's what your business needs. Because if my business needs this, then guess what? I'm able to teach you how to do this stuff. My mastermind is solely focused on this right now, guys. So integrations added every single month at no additional cost to you because you are grandfathered in as one of our Platinum members. Now, if you're a mastermind member, don't buy anything. You already own everything, okay? But if you're not a mastermind member, you need platinum. I'll be honest with you. You just need platinum, or else you're going to end up paying $12.97. I'll probably get it to $19.97. I think it's good enough to be $19.97, right? So this will be a monthly service, okay? Plus, I got bonuses. I believe I will confirm with Connie, but I believe our 3-day workshop is on the 18th. You're not going to leave this thing without your stuff done. All of this stuff. You're going to make sure that you're going to profit. You're going to create your branding. You're going to come up with a monetization plan. You're going to create an expert. You're going to create your chatbot. Set up the subscriber welcome gate. Set up your autoresponder. Set up your socials. Set up the bulk tagging. It's time to start posting. You're going to actually post on Instagram on this call. You're going to set up the IG automation. All of this on a 3-day workshop. All of it. On top of that, if you're in the United States and you're a platinum member, I'm going to send you this box. This exact box that I showed you, I'll show you again right here. This exact box heading your way. We already got them shipping out already. Yeah? Not only that, on top of that, and I don't have a date for this just yet, but I will have a date here shortly. This guy right here. Hold on, let me share my screen again. Share screen. Hold on. Share screen. Here we go. This guy right here. And by the way, does Connie not do an amazing job with this? My beautiful significant other does all of this stuff. The designs, the prints, everything. I do the workbook myself because it's really, really technical and it's going to walk you through the process. You're also going to have a membership inside of our new Course Sprout software. But she does all the print on demand. She does the Tumblr. She does all of this. Everything, okay? But on top of that, all these integrations are inside of our integration center. We add integrations every single week. Every autoresponder you could think of, every CRM you could think of, everything. It's right here. You're going to have the integration center, which means your account is connected to our CRM. You can still keep using Infusionsoft. You can still keep using HubSpot. You can still keep using High Level, whatever, but you got this too. And you can use both. This one talks to all those systems. And then finally, you get to come hang out with me in Vegas. I'll have you the exact dates. We're trying to line up the venue right now. I plan on about 300 people. I don't really want to go beyond 300 people. But yeah, you're going to be able to come out to Vegas. Okay? That's all included in Platinum. So you take the $7,473 value in the Pro version. You get the multi-client access, the API Sync Hub, the Chatbot Training Center, the future messaging channels, the live ticket to the workshop, the ticket to AIBot Studio Live, the Mastery Box. Guys, you get all of that stuff. This is where the price is going to be. One-time payment of $997. There's a payment plan. If you default on your payment, the software automatically shuts off. So I'm taking you out on good faith here, right? You're backed by 100% money back guarantee. So you have nothing to lose. Okay? Is everybody clear on that now? Yeah, you can go to that page and see the payment plan at the bottom. Is everybody crystal clear on what we're doing here? Now let me come over here and let's choose our winner. Hold on a minute. Did everybody comment? We're going to build out somebody's business this week. And when I say business, I mean business. All right, let me make sure that I am giving everybody a fair shot. Hold on a minute. Confirm. Okay, only Larry. Only Larry. Okay, so let's see. There is how many people? 73 people on the call. The reason why I'm able to stay here and over deliver and give you everything I got is because you guys are willing to help me out too. I need help. I really, really do need help. Without getting into a lot of detail, guys, my reputation took a huge hit about 8 months ago. It was a horrible situation. I didn't really do anything wrong, but I've been slowly building up my reputation again. And it's going good, right? And so when I ask you to do things like this, like if I spent 3 hours with you and gave you everything I got, just please leave a comment on what you think. It's because I'm going to go tag all the partners in the business to this post here. And they're watching already anyways. But I want them to see that we're excited about the launch, that we're taking care of our customers, that the software is incredible. So this really, really helps me. All right. So Pierce says, as usual, amazing call. It's a 10 out of 10. You over-delivered again. This AI bot studio is missing piece for organic traffic and have unlimited leads. Automated, that's awesome. Let's be a master in hooks and have some fun. So see, he didn't want to say he wanted to be a hooker. Chicken. All right. Steve Pond says, I have to make the amount of value a 10 out of 10. My light bulb moment was the way the bots are being trained. The simple ability to use a tag to update a bot from the central reservoir is the most powerful advancement in a log for AI bot deployment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you click the like button, click like. Brahma says the light bulb moment is the last part where all the posts can be used at the training center. That's amazing. You are a master. Yep, click the like. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Craig says, I almost hate that it's available to the public now. I know these bots can generate leads and sales for me 24/7. Freaking amazing how easy it is. Game changer for sure. Thank you, sir. David says, 10 out of 10 with AIBot Studio. Bots will breathe life into dead pixels, and every click will become a quantum leap between real and artificial hearts. That's very interesting. Click the like, give everybody likes. Rick says, what a great training. I finally put the pieces together of how a simple software like AIBot Studio can lead to an entire business plan that takes you from a basic niche to creating a trained expert messaging bot. In that niche, will seamlessly respond to and follow on Instagram, Messenger, WhatsApp, and unique responses to all people interacting with bots. This will do sales, support, lead capture while you sleep. The best part is ChatNice's software, so I know it'll do 10x this in the near future and will be supported for years to come and seamlessly with his other amazing software systems for a complete suite to handle all aspects of business. Amy says, thanks, Chad, for the great training. Once again, I'd give you a 10. You're always so open and honest with us and help open our eyes to how much money we can make as hookers. There it is. Love ya. Let's see. LOL, if you know, you know. There you go. That's a fair way to say it. Stu says 10 and more. I've been trying to put all the pieces together, and this does it. The ability to respond to all those conversations. The Instagram automation is amazing. The biggest takeaway was your ability to control results with simple sentence and none of the spaghetti, and the ability for you to have multiple expert spots for each of the products that can hand off to one another. Game changer. Art says my light bulb moment was the Instagram, which I checked in real time, and it definitely worked better than I thought it would. Chad gets a 10 out of 10. Great job. Larry Hathaway says, as usual, this is the best hooker class on AIBot Studio. Meta properties will be the only social media you will need for your business in 2025, and moving forward, the most simplest ChatGPT bot software on so many levels. Thanks, Chad. Nicely. Good. Robert Bala says, 100. I'm in the mastermind. I'm still learning new things. Light bulb moment was taking hooks from viral posts and feeding it into ChatGPT to recreate your own. There you go. Samir says, rating 10 out of 10. Biggest light bulb moment, the session was incredibly insightful. The way AIBot Studio streamlines chat automation and enhances customer interactions was a game changer for me. Learning how to integrate AI-driven responses with business workflows was a major aha moment. The hands-on demonstration really showed the power of AI-driven chatbots and improving engagement and efficiency. Excited to implement these strategies into my business. Thank you, Chad Nice, the AIBot Studio team, for an amazing training session. Looking forward to more. Yes, click the like, Keith says, this was so over the top, delivering 10, and the meta is the light bulb moment of being able to connect with WhatsApp, Meta and Messenger, with just the beginning of the messaging channel, the training 20 bots at a time. The comment on Instagram was asking questions about SaaS, and then bots started talking to each other. Blew my mind. No product can equal what you have built. Thank you. Deborah says AIBot Studio is the way to go. Simple, smooth way to communicate with WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram. AI chatbots chatting 24 hours. Truly makes money while you sleep. Chad and his team are incredible. New innovations being added daily. Amazing. Every business needs a ground floor opportunity. Don't miss out. Hooks are the key. Good. Let's see. Bruce Bird says, Chad in this training on AIBot Studio is able to bring everything together from all direction vectors of AI, make it come together and make sense and seem perfectly usable. Yes. Click the like. Let's see, Jesse says, I'd rate the training a solid 10 out of 10. The walkthrough of AIBot Studio is incredibly insightful, especially how easy it is to build and deploy AI chatbots without coding. My biggest light bulb moment was realizing how quickly we can train chatbots using URLs, text files, and QA databases. This will be a game changer for automation and customer engagement. Excited to start implementing this for lead generation and customer support. Thanks for an awesome session. You are welcome. Eric DJ Speedway says, my mind is blown how easy AIBot Studio is 10x. Rufus says, this training was awesome. I used to think chatbots were impersonal and robotic. Now I see them as an invaluable tool for online businesses. If you're an online store owner and you're not using a chatbot, you're missing out. Seriously, take Chad up on his offer and give it a try. You might just have your own light bulb moment too. My only regret is that I didn't do it sooner. Catherine says AIBots is a game changer. Auto reply on IG Meta and a crap load of other apps coming on board. AI is smarter than humans and scary good at tasks. Chat software is always improved and upkept. Lots of other software disappears after the big launch, not Chad's. Every business will want this no-brainer. Ken says 10 out of 10, amazing call. We learned to be a top-class traffic hooker. I like it. Tony says, mind blown, just hopped off the AIBot Studio training call, and it's a 10 out of 10 for me. Biggest takeaway, one-click chat deployment to Instagram comments and messages on auto. No coding, no hassle, just pure automation magic. Laura Lee says, AI chatbots at work while you sleep. Please imagine having a 24/7 AI-powered assistant that captures leads, nurtures prospects, and even closes sales. Without you lifting a finger, sign me up, rating 10 out of 10. All right, game changer. Adrian says traffic versus Instagram. Post with the help of ChatGPT. Bot auto responds on the posts and takes DMs. All right, I'm going to refresh this, guys, and we're going to choose a winner. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the comments. I'm going to tag everybody that I'm trying to get attention to. There is one last comment that I'm going to look at just to make sure we give everybody a fair shot, and then we're going to choose our winner. And then we're going to conclude this call. Make sure everybody's got the link. Make sure you come on in and join. Where is the newest one? Hold on a minute. Let me come over here and I will say the newest. And the newest is, you did it again, Chad, pushing bots to the next level, far exceeding current bots. Good. I will keep exceeding. I promise you that. I promise, I promise, I promise. We got 4 likes. We got 6 likes. So far, Stu is the winner. We got Deborah coming in at 6. She ties. Keith Fields take it at 7. Can we beat 7? Rufus Trotman comes in at 7. Oh, Robert Bala. He comes in at 8. We got 7. We got 5. We got 4. We got 5. We got 6. We got 5. We got 6. 5, 5, 6, 7. We just tied Steve Pond. 2 mastermind members here are tied. We got Robert Bala and Steve Pond. We got 5, we got 5, we got 7, we got 6, and Pierre takes it at the end. Let me make sure that there is no other 9. Is there any other 9? Is there any other? Oh, Robert Bala ties at 9. Robert Bala ties at 9. We got a tiebreaker here. It's between Robert and Pierre. Can we get another vote? Let's see. Robert's still at 9. Robert's at 9. It's between Robert. It's between Robert and Pierre. We're at 9. I'll refresh it here in a minute. Robert's at 9. Make sure you vote. It's going to be Robert. It's going to be Pierre. Let's go ahead and refresh it. We're tied here. If it's still a tie, I'll do you both. So let's see. Let's come back over here. Let's open this up again. 27 comments. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? So we got, where'd they go? We're looking at Robert and Pierre. Where did you go? 8, 9, 7. Did you delete your comment? What happened? What happened? Okay, Robert's at 11. Robert's at 11. Robert's at 11. I'd like to build it out for Robert. Robert's at 11. And does anybody see Pierre? Where'd Pierre go? Pierre, where are you at? Where in the world did Pierre go? Hold on a minute. I want to make sure. I want to make sure I'm being fair. And Pierre's at 13. Hold on a minute. Pierre's at 13. And what do you got? What has Robert got? Let's see. Pierre's at 13. And am I getting delusional or what? What's Robert got? Pierre's at 13. And Robert has what? And Robert has 11. He was right here. All right. Pierre's at 14. He says, as usual, amazing call, 10 out of 10. You over-delivered again. The AIBot Studio is a missing piece for organic traffic, unlimited leads, automated. That's awesome. Now, no coding, just typing. Wow. Let me be a master in hooks and have some fun. Congratulations, Pierre. We're going to build out your business. So get clear on what your niche and marketplace is, and we'll hammer that out on the next call. All right. Guys, I am exhausted. I hope you got a lot of value. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad I got to spend some time with you. It was great. But I'm tired, and I got to do some tutorial videos for you guys tonight. I'm gonna do that, okay? And I'm gonna meet with the team, and you're gonna keep watching for the updates. You're gonna keep seeing it, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. AIBotstudioapp.com/webinar special. Go grab platinum if you can. Join the group. Get involved. Go look on Instagram. Go see those posts where people are commenting. Get some ideas. Post them in the group. If you create your bot, remember # bot connected. I'll see you guys on another call. Bye, everybody.